Hello, everybody. Welcome to Soul the Roll. I'm the DM, Tyler. Here with my lovely compatriots. We have the Birdman Corvo.
Hello, everyone. I'm an aquatic reptile from the Cenozoic era that needs 350, and I play Isaac Corvo, the War Wizard.
Next up, we have the lovely Lady Man, Maestro.
I'm sorry, lady man?
Yes, she's a lady. You're a man.
My
Valid.
brain
Okay.
hurts after that one.
Huh?
That brain
Okay.
hurts.
Well, that's me. Here I am.
Next up, the man that I. Does James have a mustache? I'll say he has a mustache.
He doesn't have.
What
He,
the
he
fuck?
doesn't have a mustache. I had a joke and then I realized that it doesn't work.
He's
Dang.
9'1".
Doesn't have a mustache. At most, he has like a grizzled.
Anyways, continue your intro.
Oh, hi. Yes, that's me, James Felipe. Things. Hi, hello.
Starting
I'm
off
still
good.
known by
but-
the he/she man person.
Anyways, next up, we have Kiri's about pizza. Noname.
Did you say curious about the pizza?
Yeah, that's a little
No one's
inside
gonna-
joke.
No one's gonna understand that.
I know,
Hi, Maddie. I play Naname.
and we won't explain it either. Anyways, welcome back to the stream. Last off in our adventures, the party continued up the mountain of Prophet's Peak, facing a couple different foes, a group of idiotic frogs, and a giant yeti. And throughout the adventures, coming across a page with unread, and in the distance, seeing storm brewing towards the at the edge of the coast. Anyways, I guess we'll start from there. So, you all are sitting there, eating your cooked yeti. Here, it has a nice, firm taste in your mouth.
Char.
Firm.
Mmm. Giant.
This is some pretty good meat, I think. Right? Definitely didn't burn it.
So,
Oh, that's good.
yes. Do you wish to do anything while you're eating the yeti jerky, if you will?
Hey, Yerky. I'm gonna get Maestro to read the thing, the page.
Oh yeah, DV was on your lap.
Okay. So, Maestro.
That's me.
You're not able to really look at the page right now, right? You wish for me to just read it?
Yeah.
Okay. We found 2 eggs. Aaron and I are drawn to it, and wanting to hatch it and see what it is. They're like mirrors of each other, like those oaths a while ago.
Those what a while ago?
Elves a while ago.
Elves. Okay, I heard oaths, and I was like, that's not right.
And it was day 240.
Day 240.
All right.
That's it.
That's the only thing on the page.
Okay.
Well,
Huh.
I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll let everyone know about that.
Okay.
Actually, if we could spare the time once we're done eating or have a break, I'd like to try to decipher that book again.
I'll try one more time. Okay.
You sure? Last time you tried, it didn't work. Turn out very well.
I have an idea.
Well, last time he was just trying to rewrite them, not decipher it.
Well, that's what I meant. Here's my current theory, if you wish to hear. And like he's looking away from you guys. He says that eating is food.
I
Mass
would like
suicide.
to-
Just it seems to make me erase what had happened. So here's the idea. Simply have Maestro read what it says while I write it down. Maestro will grab a hold of my arm, and every time I write a word, I will confirm that you have read it, that I have written down the word. And if you see me go to erase it, you then force my arm away so I can't erase it.
From what I remember, and DM, feel free to correct us. We just didn't see you write anything. Wasn't that you erased what you wrote? It just
But
you never wrote anything at all.
we did sometimes. It did sometimes occur where we did confirm write something, where I was able to corroborate that it did exist, but then I erased it against my will.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
Yes.
For those who wrote it, you know that you wrote it, but to everyone else, no one saw you write it, and you didn't physically erase it. You just looked down, and then it was gone. And technically, you did when you did the like, okay, words for words, then it sort of showed up, but you don't remember any. But no one remembers you doing the couple erases, but you guys never talked about seeing that. I just said that you guys don't remember. Mm-hmm. So
I
you
mean,
may
no matter
take.
what, it's worth a
Tyler,
shot.
you're going, doesn't make it any better. There you go.
Okay.
At the very least, it's worth a shot. No harm in trying.
Alright, well, in that case, when I'm done eating, I'll head over there.
Give it a shot.
I guess after he's done, he'll put the mask back on, he'll clean himself off with preservation, then put the mask back on and get done over.
Okay. So to go over strategy again, you're going to try to write down what said, but you're gonna have make sure like hold your arm so you can't eat.
Yeah, I'll just work through it. So yeah, he's gonna have a little piece of like paper out of his notebook. He'll have the pencil down. He said, "Maestro, can you hold the arm that's and have the pencil with?"
Alright, she'll do just that.
If I go to erase or destroy or anything like that, stop. So what is the first word?
We.
Right? She says we. He'll write down we. He'll then say, "Can I wrote that down, right? Can all of you agree I wrote down the word we?"
Can we all see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, we have written down the word we. We can all agree on that. Okay, what is the second word?
Found.
Okay, he writes down found. Can you see that I've written the word found?
You all can.
That everyone can?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. What is the third word?
Two.
TWO.
Yep.
We'll write that down. TWO. Can you see I've written down the word two?
Nah.
Yep.
Not really. No.
Can we see it?
Yeah, you can.
We can
I
see
don't
it. James is just being
don't
an
see it.
asshole. James,
You
I'll
hear
have
Corv.
fun when I can.
Wait, you can't?
he
I
can.
can
He's
see it. You don't have to worry about it. I'm making a
he's
joke.
being
Okay.
a jerk.
Okay. He'll do it with the next word.
Egg.
We found two eggs. Can you see this?
As you look up to ask them, you two don't remember any of the things that he wrote, and it's gone.
Does Corvo remember?
You remember writing it, but but it, but your pen is sort of on where, like, you're about to write "we."
What are you talking about? You haven't started yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, we did.
No.
Yes, okay.
You want to make either an Arcana or a investigation check?
Arcana.
Oh.
He's
Do I
absolutely
remember
going to
any of
guidance
this?
himself.
Uh,
Oh yeah, could Maestro help?
trying to remember. I'll say yes. You do remember him writing it.
Do I remember at all what was written?
Yes, it's exactly what you read in the book. We found 2 eggs.
That, like I said, he absolutely did guidance himself, so it's 26.
Okay.
No, not 26. 25.
We learned that Corvo can't do math.
Shut up! I'm 20 intelligence!
Doesn't mean you can't do math. Anyways, but as you have this problem again, you sort of think that whatever force is that's making you do this, it seems like it's trying to keep certain information hidden, from you casting a spell to read it to it purely erasing everything. It seems like the spell, whatever's on this book, will not allow you to read it unless you're allowed. There's a sort of
I figured.
magical, yeah. There's a
I
word,
figured as much.
yeah. You don't know exactly how to get. You can't think of a way to get around it right now. With your Arcana, you remember. You remember from story. It talks about uh, whoever's the writer of the book drank a potion, and then he started writing in the letters in canoe.
Okay.
So,
As this happens, you see that, as as this goes over, he kind of like clutches his head and kind of it kind of starts to kind of hyperventilate. Like, we wrote it, sweet, wrote it. I remember, but I should have been there. I remember.
Corvo, are you okay?
What'd you say?
Are you okay? Do you need DB? I'm just gonna hold up DB.
He's gonna look up at DV, and the DV kind of rolls his eyes, and he's at that he kind of he puts the pen away and he closes up the book.
I'm
And he
gonna
just-
take the journal back and stick it back in my bag.
Every time I wrote down a word, you all corroborated multiple times that you could see the word. Maestro would have stopped me from changing that fact, because you're not affected by this. What is happening?
I don't like magic for this reason.
Personally, I have no fucking clue. Anything, any magic I know, this is a bit beyond it.
ooh, one more information that comes to your mind whenever you're trying to draw information. You remember stories of, that things that are taken from the library the stuff from the library should not enter into the plane. So you're assuming that book may have something to do with the library. It's a very obvious thing, but you're assuming that information from the library cannot leave the library, or at least it will be hidden from who's ever reading.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, he puts away his notebook back into his coat, and he just kind of sits there and.
Hey, I hate to go. I gotta make biscuits. I'll be back.
Okay.
As Maestro walks off and gets biscuits.
Just fucking like walks off the side. Just gotta go make
Hey guys,
biscuits.
biscuit time.
Uh,
Anyways,
how
what-
can you see if you're blind? Well, we're in my house right now. Like, over here's my bed. This is my couch. This is my kitchen. He just falls off.
And then we never heard from him again.
So anyways, so take the information as you wish. You can try to add on more information that you may not know.
It was worth a shot, but I mean, really, until we figure out, the last couple pages of this book, it might give us a hint as to what's going on, but. Mm,
Well, if
Yeah.
everyone.
If we are planning on doing anything related to the book, it's best if we find as many pages as we can.
Right. If
we're
Uh,
gonna have to wait till we start headed down the hill.
I think prioritizing the claw might be for the best.
if everyone is ready and well fed, I guess it's best we start to head up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm
good
glad
idea.
the DM agrees.
Oh, before we get actually, while we're walking, I'm gonna pull Corvo to the side a little bit.
Oh, hello.
But I didn't really want to say this earlier, but on the run, because I knew you'd get mad, but on the run back to bring the horses, when I was running back, I ran into Aram.
What happened?
Okay, cool, you're not gonna yell at me. Nothing really, we just kind of talked for a bit. Something that James said earlier actually kind of rung true. There are some things that I have in my pockets that she has different things in hers. Apparently, my, and she motions to her face, happened and it was not great. She had something similar, but she called it a blessing.
The mark on your face or hers?
She called the one on her face a blessing and insinuated mine was a curse. Which, I mean, it kind of is, but it's.
I want to ask, why do you think I would yell at you?
You were really scared about them. And I was, but I didn't want to say it.
Well, me being scared of them would make me angry at you.
Yeah, but I haven't told you, and it's been like 3 days. How long has it been? 2 days? I can't remember.
I
We've
think
been
it's
climbing
been about
this
2
for-
days.
We've been climbing this
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, about 2 days.
A while.
I do say that he does. I am disappointed by that, but I'm not angry. Just, I don't want you to withhold anything, especially of such a concerning nature. If you think I'll get angry, because I won't. I care about you. And DB's head perks up.
Corvo admitted an emotional thing? What? Well, I care about you too, and I just didn't want to freak you out while you were already stressing about lots of stuff.
Don't worry about me, okay? I just want to make sure we all get through this, okay? Don't withhold anything, okay?
Okay. Oh, anyway, the main point being
Enough chasing you.
the
Don't feel like you need to refrain for my sake.
oh. Did that sound weird to anyone else?
I
Yeah.
think.
Distant to me. That sounded
I think somebody just walked into
Excuse
Sam's room.
No, Sam, your mic got like 4 feet away from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sam, talk a bit.
Sam? Sam?
Sam.
Sam?
Uh,
Sam? We lost Sam!
Our
Uh,
cameraman just goes, he did.
Oh.
talk.
We lost the Sam. Everyone,
James, what are you
we'll now
doing
rest
while
in
they're
peace
talking?
for Corvos.
Yeah.
We'll now release the 4 Corvos.
We will now summon the 4 Corvos of the Apocalypse.
Uh,
They're
James,
all
what are
Corvo,
you
man.
doing while they're talking behind you?
James is he's admittedly just walking on ahead, a bit of a
Hello?
distance, maybe
Hello,
passively.
Sam?
Sam?
Hello? Am I back?
There
Yeah,
we
you're
go.
back.
Okay, there we
So
go.
you're just passively walking.
He's passively
Uh,
walking, keeping an eye out for any threats, and possibly passively listening into the conversation if they're not keeping it
Okay.
secret. Too
Just
secret.
make a.
Like
Uh,
he would if it's below his passive for the conversation, he wouldn't try to focus in on it. But
okay. Just make a passive. Just make a perception check. Just anything. Okay. So, you notice that it's starting to do a bit of snow around here. There's already snow here, but it's starting to snow a bit more. It's a light drizzle right now.
Did you hear what I said though, Maddie?
I didn't really get it because you were really far away and it scared me.
Yeah, my headphones were bugging up.
Okay, what was your last thing?
He when you said you didn't want to tell him because you seemed worried, he said, don't worry about me. Don't feel like you need to withhold anything of such a concerning nature for my sake."
Okay. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up because I just remembered, where I have this, and she'll pull out the disc of, crystal from the mountain with the little shiny part in the middle.
Yeah.
Where I have this, she has a scale
Of like a creature?
of a. Was it a rainbow scale, Tyler? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
it was a rainbow scale.
Yeah, it was like a rainbow scale. It like faded from hue to hue.
Can I roll Arcana to see what that might be?
Sure.
Okay.
You also know that it was a fairly large scale.
Yeah, it was like hefty.
Arcana.
Arcanine, go.
Natural one.
You have no clue what this could be. You first thought is like maybe like dragon, because that's the first go-to to any scaled monstrosity. Dragon? But then you also
Dragon?
think maybe big goldfish sounds like a better answer.
Yeah, he has no clue. He just, that's peculiar. I may have to identify that later on, but I got nothing.
Oh. Kind of thought you'd be the one to know. Not in like a mean way, like, never mind.
You think I'll just
Excuse,
But
excuse me.
anyway, the point being, I think James was right about something. He said that things of importance were different. Where I have my ring and she'll tap her chest, she has like a little hourglass, which I'm not exactly sure what it does, and I'm not fully sure what the scale is, but judging by the fact that what I have in the place of the scale is kind of for decoration, I'd assume hers would be as well. I'm not exactly sure though.
Hello?
Hello? I'm talking. Are you hearing?
Samuel?
It sounded like my headphones cut out. You said what you have in place of decoration or something?
Oh, where my thing is kind of decorative. I believe the scale is too, but it may hold meaning as to something that was going on with her, because this is a token, a souvenir from here.
Do you believe she's on a similar journey to ours?
I believe her journey ends when she takes my place to do something.
Well, we're not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, I told her that too.
That is odd. So far, my alternative hasn't shown any items of a peculiar nature, at least of a personal nature to myself. Yet. So, we kinda.
Also, I learned that your alternative does indeed have a DB, and it wasn't just magic. Because I had DB, and she wanted to bring him so that it was a perfect match, but apparently the mirror you didn't want that to happen.
Okay then. So there is some ties between each party. The alternative me does seem to have magical powers and has its own familiar. He kind of puts a hand to his chin. He says, "If you wouldn't mind, could I hold on to that, to the coin of the reflective stuff? He wouldn't say
Oh.
stuff. Coin of the reflective crystal."
Yes, of course. Yeah, sure. And she'll pull it back out of the little pocket from her cloak and hand it over.
He'll hold it and he'll just put it in his coat. I want to see if, given I am to encounter my alternative self again, he will have, an opposing item.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just start with the one item for now. But, and he sees that we're kind of like in a side to the group. You see him kind of scratch his neck a little bit. Hope you don't mind me asking something a bit more, something less objective based.
Sure, what's up?
When you were describing me earlier, when we were having lunch, did you mean what you said?
What did I say?
Well, you said that I looked, striking, I guess.
When I called you handsome?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
You see, kind of, that kind of gets his attention. Kind of stands up straight for a second. Oh,
I try not to lie. I'm an amazing lie detector. I know other people are too.
well, thank you.
Why did you want to know?
Just, he doesn't say fucking anything.
God damn it, Tyler.
Hmm?
Tyler,
Anyways.
what?
Yeah,
He
he
says
just-
nothing.
Yeah, just after the ums and ahs, he just says fucking nothing.
Are you not used to being called handsome?
Not really.
That might be because you never show your face. I'm sure you would be called handsome way more if anyone could see it.
It's just from what I've encountered, I've met quite the opposite.
Then they're blind. She just like a little shrug. Like, that's just how it be kind of shrug. Then they're stupid. Like,
That man.
It
Dumb.
is what it is.
it is what it is.
Some people be how they be, and how they be is dumb be.
Be how they be, and how they be is stupid.
And you see, kind of go and like scratch his other arm, and it's just really nice to hear something nice about it.
I know how you feel.
Excuse me?
I spent 25 years with the giant gash on my face. People don't exactly call that attractive.
Well, if I mean, I don't think, what's with kind of, like points to the area of his kind of gestures rather to the area of his face where the scar is, and goes, that really isn't um inhibiting to your um attractiveness.
Neither is yours.
DB, he is standing like straight up.
I imagine Nodame just has like her arms like kind of out, like she was holding him, and then he like was started standing up, so she has her arms like out straight, so he could just stand up. DB, you good?
And you see, like, he's kind of like looking at Corvo, kind of like he's not like disappointed like he was earlier. He's now looking kind of like, kind of almost hopeful, kind of be like, let's see what happens. Well,
James, since you're paying closer attention to stuff, you know that the snow's starting to pick up a bit more.
What time of day is it, might I ask?
It's near the morning, about
It's 9:30.
I'll say 9:30. Yeah.
9:30. Okay.
oh, and I said we had lunch. That was.
I'm gonna go have lunch. No, all that happened at like 9 in the morning.
Yeah.
We woke up to that.
That was a
Yeah, you
solid
woke up to a
crash,
Yeti
man.
sleeping on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my bad.
Hey,
It's all good.
solid G.
He's having dinner.
Those of you behind, you're keeping your distance for a reason, whatever, but it looks like the snow's picking up, so I say we should probably keep an eye out for a cave or anything like that, so we can take some cover from the weather for a bit.
What height
That's
are we
an
at, Tyler?
idea.
Huh?
What elevation are we at, Tyler?
You're about about 8,000. Yeah.
8,000, and what? And the dragon's at 15.
Yep.
All right.
Still got a bit to wait.
You'll say that sounds like a good idea. As DB looks at him and says, DB. DB immediately gets disappointed. He fucking slumps. Can you scout ahead for us, please? DB rolls his eyes, and he like flaps his wing and stretches them before he flies off ahead of the group to look for safe spaces.
Have DB roll a perception check.
Of course.
But of course.
Well done.
But of course.
DB, you're only worth as good as your eyes are. Don't fuck up.
Oh my god! Is that something I taught
He
you?
flies off with middle fingers towards the ground.
He just like flies off the edge and fucking falls.
DB just goes into a pile of snow and just gets dug deep.
DB just sneezes too hard and just poof. Merciful. So DB circles around the area for a bit, and DB definitely sees that that the storm's going, that there is a bit of a storm starting to build up, but you should have about 3 hours before a storm should. I gave you so much information for a 7. What? I realized how much I said for a
We'll
7.
just take all the information, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, DM, Lord and Savior, gracious.
James, roll a perception. Survival.
Survival, okay.
Yeah.
But looking at your cat, Corvo, I cannot
survival.
determine.
There we
I
go.
cannot
James,
determine.
as DB doesn't see any of that, James,
I
you
look at
say that.
DB's first standing and I'm like, yeah, that sounds not like this. 3 hours before the storm gets serious, from the fur and the static and the snow landing patterns. Why the fuck do I know this?
That
Anyway,
is a
we
good
got-
question. I was about to ask the same.
I don't know. I feel like it was just a lucky guess, I guess. I give us about 3 hours before the storm gets serious. We're probably gonna want to take some cover by then.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you for acknowledging that.
This got incredibly fucking awkward.
Casual.
I'm waiting for another witty retort for you to insult me or something like that. Really, like I expect a response here.
We don't have one. That was really cool.
Okay. And
Nobody knows how to take a fucking compliment in this group.
no one knows how to take a compliment at all. Have you ever been to a tavern and just went, I like your music to a bard? They instantly assume you're flirting with them. It's very strange.
No, my uncle is very much like you say. He's cool, and he's like damn right.
Huh. I really gotta meet your uncle.
You
But
said
anyway,
it.
let's move on ahead and maybe travel for an hour to keep an eye out for a cave or something. By 2 hours time, if we haven't found anything, I say we set up one of that hut of yours. Sound good?
Yeah, the habitable hemisphere should be your last resort. I like that name better than tiny hut because it's a dome. It's not an actual hut, so I call it the habitable hemisphere.
No, it's
Usually the hut
amazing. I
is-
love it.
I got that from WebDM, but yeah, so
That strokes a kid.
that
Anyway,
it should be your last resort. If the snow does start to pile, we might be in a bit of a
Kerfuffle?
a minor avalanche kerfuffle if it does pile on while we're inside it.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me then.
Let's move on ahead as he walks by DB with like the front half of his body stuck in a snow mound.
so,
He scoops him up.
Poor baby.
so you guys continue down the path. How fast are you trying to move down?
We're just trying to get to a
Regular
like a cave or something.
I
So,
assume we're, yeah.
Probably faster the longer we're out.
So
I think we're just before a jog right now.
yeah.
Speed walking.
So you guys are traveling. Everyone
Walking,
make
if
a
you will.
perception check.
What now?
Speed walking.
Perception.
Spotting.
Oh, I love me some perception checks, BB. Wow.
Lovely.
Ow, my feelings.
You have
Corvo.
feelings.
You see with your mind's eye. Eddie.
DB and I are distracting each other.
Corvo, you get like a little counter time before the storm hits strong. So about 2:46 minutes, 2 hours and 46 minutes and 52 seconds before storm hits officially, and you also can see that there's not really any big caves for the next for 2 hours, but you see that there is a hill that a bit of a climb that you have to take on that that gives you a sort of a cover, but not anything to fully keep you safe.
All right. He will say. How long do we have? 2 hours 46 minutes. You said.
Yep.
Yeah.
50.
He will. Yeah. He kind of starts looking around as you're cleaning off the snow off DB, I suppose.
Yeah.
And kind of looks off the edge, kind of puts a hand to his chin, and goes. It appears we have approximately 3 hours and counting before the storm is going to hit us as bad as before the storm starts to hit us bad. By the way these caves are moving, and the way that the stalactites are overhanging us, there's not going to be any indentions. There's so many substantial growth here. We're at an angle where there's not going to be any indentions. We might encounter a cave soon that might be climbable, but it may not be worth it. It'll be some cover, but nothing that's going to exactly save us if it gets too bad. I think we need to start moving quickly. See what else we can get. I'll start preparing the spell if need be.
So in a commoner's terms, there's no caves that nearby, so you gotta cast the magic.
Or we need
we-
to find one before that.
In commoner's terms, we need to move quickly.
Also Corvo, being that you got a natural 20, with almost being a 30.
Because yeah, holy
Yeah.
shit.
You also see from the corner of your eye, you don't see that it will be you don't think you can get there in within the 3 hours, but there is another cave. But you do actually see a cave up on a ledge. It may take you about 4 to 5 hours depending on your travel. So
Oh. Mm. And as wind blows by, as he starts to pick up pace, he goes, "Ah, the harsh wind's already hitting us. There's no way we're gonna be able to reach it in time." Kind of looks over the overhang and looks up and sees a little indention. He goes, "Up there's a cave, but it's gonna be a lot of time before we get up there. Where I'm not sure gonna be able to reach up there in a convenient amount of time, but we could try. Like I said, I'll keep praying the spell, but we have to move."
Okay. Up to
Then
you.
we can do our best.
Okay.
If it reaches before we get there, we'll just hunker down.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
Fair enough. Up we go.
yeah.
We'll try.
So you guys all start sprinting down the the mountain. Everyone give me an athletics check.
Acrobatics not an option.
No, because this is for
Okay.
He will guidance himself because it's kind of do or die right now. 21.
Trying to roll Maestro's character sheet, but it's not going. Oh, there it
Oh,
goes.
there it goes.
19. So, uh, so with James, you can help Noname to make it where she doesn't.
We
well,
average out
no,
at 20.
Yeah, you guys all, as you're running, Noname, at some point you feel like there's a bit of ice that you almost slip on, but you continue running. As eventually, about 2 hours in, you reach a large wall that Corvo, you know that you need to climb before you can get to the place. It will take about an hour. Then it's about, depending on how fast you move, it will either be an hour to 2 hours to get to that cave.
Will we have enough to will the storm passes by then, or will we be able to reach inside?
You are at two. You just moved 2 hours. Actually, that would have been 2 hours in general. I'll say that was an hour. So going up the hill, going up the mountain, that will be another hour. So either you'll have to go through the storm for an hour or 2 hours to get to the cave, depending on
Oh.
how fast you move. You don't know how rough the storm's going to be, and you also don't know if you may get lost or not. But
In which case, he will announce that. He says, "Right, we need to climb this, but judging by the height, it's gonna take 2 hours, 1 hour at most if we're good at it. And that storm, I'm not sure how bad it's gonna be, but we could risk climbing this and get to that cave, but we could get lost. It could hit us hard. What do you guys think? Should I just
Might-
start the spell now, or should we
It might be worth just setting up the spell. If anything, just if you set the color dome to white, then hopefully it'll blend in with the snow better.
All right, everyone, sit down and let's hope for the best."
Is there a
he
way
will
to make the outside of the dome not warm, but the inside warm?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I
Yeah.
can. Yeah, I can modify the temperature to any degree I want.
Okay, because to have the outside of it be cold, that might be a good idea. Because I really don't want the snow melting and turning to ice around us.
Yeah,
That
that's
would cause
probably a
us
good
some
move.
problem. We also
Alright.
don't want another big boy sleeping on us.
And so he will start to ritual cast it, and he'll make it so the inside is of comfortable temperature, and the outside matches the outside temperature.
so you all huddle into there as a storm starts to get worse and worse and worse. As eventually it does sort of go black on the outside as you cannot see out all the snow on top of it. It takes about an hour after the storm hits to cover up the top. you just hear the rush of snow hitting the side of your dome, and you're sitting there.
What is that for dragon chess? And she will pull out a very fancy board, like chessboard, out of her bag and start setting it up.
I'm up to play a game.
Do you wish for me to actually bring up the board?
No, I don't.
No,
I
we
know,
don't.
No,
I
We
know.
don't
let's
actually
let's not
find
waste
a
stream
game.
time playing
Okay.
actual chess.
Tyler, no one's as good at you at chess.
I will beat anyone here, but we're not doing it during D&D.
Okay. I just wanted to see if you were gonna roleplay while you're actually playing.
No.
No.
Anyway.
I think it'll just be like an intelligence check.
Yeah. So each make a intelligence check. If you're proficient in
Can I make a
dragon
dragon
chess,
chess?
you can. Yeah.
Is that do
With
we?
intel- If you're
Who's playing who
dragon-
first?
I'll play.
Apparently
anyone.
James.
All right,
James gonna
James,
get
you're up.
Aname.
Damn, bloody hell.
Corvo, you up for a match? And she starts resetting all the pieces, like without even looking at them.
Sure. I'm a bit shaken, so you don't want excuses, sure.
Chess will help. Chess will help clear the brain. And if I beat you, it will be funny.
Same roll.
Yep. Roll the same, everybody.
No guidance. 27.
Fucking beat me, like.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm a little bit shaky, and I was like, well.
As Corvo sort of just like covering his hands, like, oh man, I'm so shaken. Checkmate.
Yeah. King me.
I'm so
Yahtzee.
shaken. I barely beat you in 5 turns.
Man. Whew.
Beat you with one turn.
Nodabe looks at the board, looks at James, looks at Corvo, looks back at the board, looks back at James.
Did you see that?
Man.
How much practice have all of you had?
Excuse me.
Seriously?
I guess if you want Maestro to roll one.
Yes,
I think
wanna
Maestro would
play
be cocky
Maestro.
enough.
Yeah.
I
Corvo
wanna
and
play
Maestro? Oh, you
Corvo.
want to play? Right.
Well, both. No, you play Maestro.
Okay.
Alright.
So, roll chess check.
A chess.
18.
Okay. As you
I like how you're
sort of-
guidancing yourself for this. Like
No,
you're
I'm
just
not.
natural.
I'm disregarding the guidance.
Corvo magically enhances the chess playing skills.
No, he doesn't. Shut up, he's not a cheater.
So you're admitting it. Guidance is cheating in games.
Oh my god. I want to play DB.
I was about to say.
I want to
was
set
about-
up the whole board and be like DB. Instead of like the usual like the white and the black pieces, she has instead fire-based ones on one side and water-based on the other, and she keeps choosing the water-based one. They are her favorite.
Oh, I should
You
probably
ready,
explain
BD?
it for, you guys can roll your checks as I sort of explained to the audience because I remember that they don't know this. But in the world of Terra, chess has actually 4 different kinds. You can either get chessboard filled with fire
you
elementals,
go.
water elementals,
No,
earth elementals, or air
I
elementals. With each of them sort of being related to certain things. Kings are genies. Queens are elements of the other elementals. Pawns are a type of a method. Bishops
There's
are
DB. DB roll.
TV.
Sorry, he's explaining. He didn't know if he
Yeah,
wanted me.
No,
No,
he
you
said
did
he
that.
said while you
I
roll.
said while you're playing. Yeah. Bishops are normal elementals.
Okay.
Knights are a certain elemental.
This is a good enough
Depending on
approximate
such. And then
fucking thing.
rooks are trying to remember the name. the elemental is covered in plate armor.
Jesus.
Myrmidons.
Yeah, Myrmidon element.
Tyler.
Jesus.
As
I
DB
forgot
is the chess master.
DB.
You fucking demolished a chess.
As DB goes like, sorry, I'm a little shaken up right now.
So I just want to bring something up. You just got demolished by both the man in a bird mask and a cat.
In a man mask.
And I
don't
lost
wanna
to you.
I don't want to talk about it.
How the fuck did I lose to you?
Fine, you want to play again?
Rematch,
All right.
rematch.
She'll reset all of the pieces.
Rematch, let's go. We got some time to burn. Oh, yeah. Oi!
Yeah, how stupid are you?
That's what I'm saying. You lost to a fucking cat.
That cat castled his king.
No.
Fucking
I
cat knows
understand
how
that.
to do that.
I watched the cat play. The
You
cat
play the
legitimately
cat.
has skills. I'm
You play the
curious.
cat and try
Why
and
the
win.
fuck is a cat that good at chess?
You play the cat and she'll reset all the pieces and turn the thing so it's between James and DB.
You see,
Okay.
Corvo was like a little bit away, just leaning back with a hand to his chin. You see he's kind of chuckling at this, kind of nodding.
Okay, come on, DV. I cannot play at chess and get well you at me, you know?
He like cracks his knuckles.
It's like,
I forgot that you can do that.
come on, DV. Okay, with everything you've got,
One.
how the fuck did you lose to the cat?
DB, rematch! Resets all the pieces without looking again and sets it.
I will say, I think that DB does have proficiency in chess. It doesn't make it win, but they get, I think, a +2 to their chess check, and I can add that for you later.
Oh, cool.
Yo.
Actually, I could actually do that right now.
Yo.
Why is DB
Yo.
proficient in
Yo.
chess?
Corvo taught him.
Because
What
they
do you
got a
think?
nat 20
Why
on
can't
the
they get
first-
more than a 9 when I'm playing DB?
Watch DB rolling 10.
I just get so excited because he's so fucking cute.
Like, DB gives you the, like, puppy dog eyes, but on a cat face whenever you're playing, whenever you're about to do a really
I
good
have to.
move.
19.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
DB riggedy wrecks ya again.
She looks at the board and looks at James like, did you see that?
How
He
the
was
fuck
going
are you
easy
losing to
on
the
you.
cat?
He was going easy on you.
Okay, DB, hit me with everything you've got this time. Be serious.
It resets the board, puts it back between the two. I like the idea that it's Noname and James sitting like right next to each other.
DB,
On
go
DB on
for
the
it.
other side, and he's doing like the oh ho ho, like with his paw.
Oh.
Oh ho.
Ah.
DB can't beat James. Whether it's
Beat me,
he's letting him
okay.
win or yeah.
Okay, let me fight you one more time. One more game. Come on.
Me?
No, let's go. Yeah. one more
Okay,
game.
okay. One more.
Against Court of
Let's go.
God, though, I'm gonna get demolished. But against you, I can do it. Never mind.
DB.
What was that you
No.
were saying?
Never mind.
What was that you were saying?
Okay, so I can't beat you. I can't beat Corvo. But you can't beat DB, but I can't. But DB can't beat me, but I can't beat you. So we got a triangle here. Here. We
This is
don't
very
have
It's a
someone
weird
better.
game of rock paper scissors.
But see, here's the thing.
You know
He's
what?
a fucking cat.
Hold on, I've got the best idea. You're gonna love it. Corvo, you play DB.
You see, DB kind of smiles all smugly, looking over at Corvo. Corvo moves over and sits across. And wordlessly, they start to play.
I like the idea that Noname and James just shit talk each other the whole time.
Yeah. Corvo
that
does
is.
use guidance on this
Oh.
one.
No. 11 versus DB's 14. As he beats him,
Yeah.
DB even looks even more smug and happy.
Oh, the absolute
I-
fuck.
See? He was going easy on you. He was letting you win.
Now, the first one I might be. The second one I legitimately think he was trying his best. I think I just got lucky. But you don't get lucky in chess. How the fuck did I win?
I don't know.
And
Uh,
DB is looking
uh,
all
And Noname like does like holds her arms up like from sitting position and does like the bow towards DB.
mhm.
Grandmaster of Chess DB, apparently.
Please teach me your ways.
He kind of looks so happy, and he's like, "Meow," and he like looks over at Corvo.
Corval's like, you smug piece of shit.
Yeah, and Corvo looks from him, looks over, he says, we're chess partners.
Is there a way to do 4-person chess?
Okay.
I've heard about. I think it's like I've heard about checkers, like use going checkers, where you get like a star shape.
I could play you in a game of Hexapon.
Do you
What
have
the
that?
fuck is hexapon?
I don't know what that is.
Can you give me the board? I'll demonstrate.
She will hand him the board.
He sets it down. He kind of makes a border of all the non-pawn pieces around a 3x3 grid. And he then sets up 3 pawns at the end of the arena. He says, so in Hexapon, both teams have 3 pawns. The way you win is by getting one of your pieces to the opposite end of the arena. Another is by eliminating all enemy pieces, and you can only capture them if they are diagonal to your pawn. And the last way to win is to leave your opponent with no possible moves. And so each turn you go, and he just kind of does a little practice game where he's like, I move this here, and then he moves there. Well, my opposing piece, I can move there and get him, but then he can move there. That piece has nowhere to go, so he moves up 1. This one's already tagged, so he moves up, and I've won already. And
Okay,
that's
so here's the alternative. Have you heard of Pirates Checkers?
what's that?
Oh my god, I love that game.
It's kind of like ping pong, but with checkers, and like you get a really fancy table. It's actually kind of fun. It's really fun. I don't know we have a board, but I just wanted distraction because that game you were talking about seemed very complicated, and I did not understand a single thing you were saying.
No, it's not really.
Hold on, and she's gonna take the board back. I want to learn this, but like later when I won't embarrass myself in front of your cat, and she's gonna put all the pieces in like this little side thing she has because it's like a travel chess set. She puts them all in, and she pulls out a bunch of silver coins and a bunch of gold coins, and she puts them all in the place for checkers. She looks between them like,
DB goes up next to you.
I wanna play
Checkers is my game. Checkers I've been playing since I was a wee lad. Checkers I can beat the rest of you at. DB I've been beating at chess this entire time, so I don't need to worry.
So yeah, I'll let you all make your checkers check, which
Can-
I'm
can you-
sure is just all.
Or check.
I'm pretty
Are-
sure.
Are they all just straight intelligences, or can we use our chesses, or
They're
just because there
fundamentally
is no
different
check.
games.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fundamentally different, but
straight int?
yeah, just straight in. But also, would you all be enlightening me with you guys rolling a survival or nature check to see how long the storm's gonna brew?
Survival or nature. Ooh.
Ooh.
Corvo will guidance while he waits his turn so that he can determine it easier. That is 18.
18. So James and Corvo, it's very hard because you're only sort of basing it off of wind and stuff like that because you're blind in here. You guys could have set up like a light spell or something like that. But as you all are sitting in here, you think about probably about 5 hours on your end, just from how the wind's sounding. But Noname, you know that this storm's going to be going on for another 16 hours.
Holy shit!
Hey, Corvo, as she's like moving her first piece, she's like, Corvo, how long does the spell last for?
This spell lasts 8 hours.
Okay, can you immediately resummon? Can you summon it like a minute before it ends so that it kind of overlaps at all?
Oh, so snow doesn't fall in on us?
Yeah. Is that
as
a thing you can do?
I can. I have to prepare this. Tyler, would you allow him to start up the following ritual while the spell is still active, so that activates upon the ending of the current one?
Well, you'll have to be ready to cast it whenever time's up. But yeah, you can.
Well, yeah, like we're
yeah,
gonna
you can
die if he
prepare it.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
I'm
prepare.
I'm just saying, cause like we're gonna be here a while.
About 5 hours, but I'm sure that we can.
No, like 16.
Excuse me? How can you tell?
Well, the wind isn't getting weaker; it's getting stronger.
Oh, I suppose you can hear it better than I can. Right, yes. When it's about to end, I will simply prepare it to be cast immediately afterwards.
Okay. Just wanted to, cause I just kind of started paying attention to it, and I just kind of thought, huh, that's not great.
Kramer.
Won't you?
Also,
Get a
wait.
bad dream.
We're also
Uh,
gonna
So
have
yeah,
to start
you two
thinking
playing
about
chess.
Yeah, I rolled a
checkers.
19 for checkers.
Checkers.
19 for checkers.
19 for checkers. See, checkers fundamentally is very different from chess. The style and approach you got to play, you got to try kings and so on. That's why I beat the shit out of you in this one.
Very funny. Mr. lost 3 times at chess to a girl, and she'll move it towards Corvo. And
Yeah, and it's lost 3 times to a cat.
That's not even an insult in this word. It's like
It's like, yeah, so
It's like I'm the equivalent of 18, and I beat you at chess. So
Yeah, and
I
that-
lost to a
and that's
cat.
a cat.
Like this cat's a genius.
and lost to a
Listen.
cat.
Listen, this cat's a genius, and she like picks him
What's
up.
to say
from,
you're
like,
not
under
a
his
genius
arms and
18-year-old? What's to say you're not? Huh?
the fact that I lost at
No,
checkers.
you-
Corvo, do you want to play? Corvo, checkers? Huh? Yeah.
13. Duh!
As you see the code of chess to defeat Corvo.
She looks back at James. She goes, "Thanks for the tips," and like fucking demolishes Corvo.
See, I told you, you're a bloody genius picking it up that quick.
As Naname, you don't need like any effort to like focus on this checkers game. Could you also make me a quick perception check since you have a high pass?
Yes, I'm scared for what this is going to mean, but yes.
Guys, the oven mitt tactic is working perfectly.
So as you're sort of like laughing about how badly you wrecked Corvo, like not even looking, you hear in the distance.
Achoo!
Sounds like someone saying something deep into the storm. Less of a say, more of a exhale of more of like a battle cry.
I'm gonna stand up and just kind of press my ear against the side of the dome.
Mhm.
Where does he sound close?
You're 22. You can sort of tell that he's about 100 feet away.
There's somebody out there.
Nah.
Excuse me.
There's somebody out there. They're screaming.
Can Corvo kind of focus and listen in?
Sure. Cora, make a perception check, and Naname, make an insight.
Alright, guidance.
Uh,
24.
okay. 24, 13. So, Naname, you can't really tell the nature of what he's saying. You just know that he's doing like and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Corvo, you can start to hear a
Can I incite that in that case?
Yeah.
Okay. That's when, he kind of moves to the side. DB's gonna go on the other side of the checkers. 16.
16. Uh, you know that it's a type of like when people throw punches, that's usually how it sounds.
Oh, like when a boxer exhales.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Wanna fight?"
Yeah. Yeah.
And
you hear
yeah, he.
someone-
I remember hearing this practice at the barracks. It sounds like he's letting off air when he's striking something.
Do you think it's a monk?
I don't see any other person that would be sane enough to come up here, especially during a storm.
Maybe not going up, but maybe coming down to practice.
If he wants to try and punch through the snow, can I tell with my relatively high, with a rather high perception, how close or far he is?
Yeah, about 100.
He's about 100 or so feet. Can I tell if he's coming towards or away from us?
Seems like he's not moving.
Stationary. He's about 100 feet that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Corvo, you have a message spell or something?
Indeed.
I
You
don't
want
know
to try
if that's
messaging
what
him?
those are for.
Does it?
Message goes 120 feet.
Because I'm only about 100, you might as well try.
Yeah, he will, point in that direction, and he'll say, hello?
Hey, high or low?
Hi.
As you whisper hello, you hear hello back in your head.
Fuck! Yeah, you see
All of us
it,
forgot about the goddamn mountain.
yeah, as he does it, you don't hear him because it says only you and the target here, so you just see him point, and then he jumps. Ah,
Corvo,
I think my spell hit a rock, so I'll aim a bit differently this time. He'll
Yeah.
point. He'll try to aim better this time, I guess.
He like takes one step
higher
towards
level.
his points.
Hi.
Okay, so I want to ask you. Never mind. It should just link you to it. But so what exactly do you say? Just hello?
Yeah, he just goes, hello.
Ah!
He's scared him instead.
Oh, he hears, ah! Ah!
Yeah.
We just killed a man.
Mama.
Yeah, It just sounds like the same sort of like punch, but you've been hearing like a ah. But now that you went straight into his head, it just ah, as it's loud in your ear. It seems like he did it as he sort of heard you and just sort of like sent the message back of what he was doing, sort of focused on what he tapped more than anything else.
You made him panic and then ah.
Ah!
He will keep his finger in the same place and cast again. We can hear you. Can we ask who you are? He'll say I, not we. That's bad.
Panic. If they ever stop talking about their coat, fucking panic.
1 second. I'm gonna reconnect my headphones. They're kind of messing up. 1 second.
while this message is being sent, James is just gonna go. So the reason you actually beat the cat this time is because this, and this did they work together to beat the cat because the cat had no clue what they were fucking doing.
Hello. All right. How's yours?
Hello. So just who are you and stuff like that?
It says, I can hear you. May I ask who you are?
Where are you?
That's it.
That's it. He will say, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just curious. I'm traveling up here.
How do I know I can trust you?
If I'm in a position where you cannot see me and I elected to talk to you rather than ambush you, I think that shows I'm not trying to hurt you.
I'm Siegfried.
Siegfried from Soul Calibur? Oh shit, guys!
Okay, Tyler, I
Siegfried
just have to put
from Northern mythology?
Tyler, I'm so sorry, but this is the second time you've technically made a joke to a different game of mine that I know you know nothing about.
Okay
I
then.
You're blowing my mind.
Alright, but Siegfried. Is that all he said?
Yep.
Just, I'm Siegfried?
Yeah. Also, I didn't know it. I just pulled a random name.
I know, but it's
Man.
God, it's like every time it's amazing.
He says Siegfried?
Yeah.
He'll say, he doesn't say, oh, he says, I'm Isaac Corvo. May I ask if you're a monk from the... Oh, excuse me. Are you a monk from the monastery at the top of the mountain?
Well, I gave you my name, so what's your name?
He
said
said
at
it
the
in the
start.
message.
Oh. Well, I'd like to see where you are before I start answering questions.
Fair enough. He will say, right now I'm caught in the storm. I don't think I'm going to be able to reveal myself in any convenience.
Which direction are you? You're about, north from him.
Yeah, I will say, like, I heard him from this direction. He'll say, just head south.
Okay. Oh, wait, I meant to have you roll, oh, never mind. You hit him once, so from now on, you're going to
Like I
have to
say, he just
roll.
keeps his finger in the same position.
Yeah. So I will check for him.
Does that constitute me giving the help action, giving him directions? Like I can hear him
Yeah.
as he's like moving and stuff. I can just be like a little to your left, a little to your right.
Sure.
Hot,
Alright.
you're getting hotter.
Actually, you're
Hotter,
go-
hot.
you're go-
Ice cold.
Huh?
Sorry.
You will have to do a higher low each time you cast though, because he is moving around.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so he's just gonna have a straight roll. I'm gonna add his stuff up. After a couple minutes, try to make a perception check.
Sure. Alice, help me listen for him.
Oh, okay. She like stands up from messing with the checkers and pushes her ear against the thing again.
I guess I can't give you help because I'm the one that has to communicate.
Yeah.
So,
But we can both roll.
So 22,
plus 20, 24.
24. So as you're listening for him, you do notice that he does pass you.
Oh, he just
Seems like
passed?
he would. He passed you, but he didn't. He went low to west.
Oh, well, as he passes, he immediately casts it to him. Hi.
Not like right next to you, like
Oh,
10
he's
feet
beyond us.
away.
Well, yeah, he will try again and go, hi.
Oh, you're going high?
Yeah.
As
Yep.
whatever. So say your message as it goes back into your ear.
He's a little to our west, and I'll say, like,
Start heading straight east.
God damn it, your headset again.
That's the message.
Yeah.
That's what he hears.
As Corvo, you hear that in your head.
Eddie, jump skin. Let's try again. Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Oh my g-
As
Just here's it again.
as you're starting to get sick of your own magic.
Yeah.
Corvo, is this thing soundproof?
I don't think it is from what I remember of the spell. You should be able to hear outwards. It's one of the few things not stopped.
Alright, Nona will stand up and go, hey! Like really loudly, like outwards.
Okay. Make a Constitution. Performance or Constitution? Performance choosing Constitution is what I'll have you do.
Well, doesn't matter, it's all the same.
Okay. So choose one.
You understand what I'm trying to do, though.
Okay, James, maybe you try. You might be able to throw your voice better, and I will.
Hey,
toss
person
him.
out there!
Performance with Constitution. Are you proficient in performance?
Nope, I have a +1 Constitution.
Yeah. So, you're able to, let out a boisterous scream. It's like, oh, got it. Oh, got it. And, he walks over, and, you let him in? Or,
I mean, he's got to dig through the snow first.
yes. Well, you let him in when he gets you.
I want to see what he looks like.
So, he sort of, like, finds, like, a chunk of snow, and you actually hear him digging for a while before he, opens up the thing, and it's sort of like it sort of jump scares you for a second because he just sort of puts his hands in the snow and just sort of rips it open, and the face, as it's like a jump scare, has just face of a Goliath standing there.
Goliath
like-
monk. I dig it.
Yeah. As he, where are they?
And
I don't know.
Nona will
They
like
are.
Nona will like knock on the side of the thing. In here.
Oh,
There we go. Finally, that is the size of the freaking thing. Thank God. Finally.
You did it.
yeah.
How did you?
So you let him in?
Does he look friendly?
Yeah, he just you see this very large Goliath man wearing the traditional monkish pants. You also notice that he has no shirt on.
Of course, he's a Goliath.
Yeah.
This is a
Uh,
sauna for him.
Yeah. Tattoos across his arms and back in a sort of depicting heavy climb up mountain that.
You'll let him in.
How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. What were you doing, screaming in the middle of nowhere?
Training?
Fair enough.
It's never a bad time to train around the mountains.
I will be honest, I would have taken it as not a great time.
Yeah. It's always nice to climb up the deeper parts of the mountain, see how far I can go.
So out of curiosity, are you a member of the monastery?
Yeah, I've been there for about a year. Still learning my stuff. Getting up there, getting working bones.
Huh.
Want to play a game of chess? And she'll like sit down and shove all the gold and silver back into her bag and set up the chess pieces.
Yeah, you and TB can play
Here.
the checkers.
Care for a game of chess?
Sure. Haven't played chess in a long time.
And Tyler,
Yeah.
I would actually like to use this to get an insight on him.
Okay, doing checkers?
Doing chess.
Chess? Okay.
Because with chess, I can. It's a DC 15 roll to get an insight on somebody.
Okay. So, he rolls. As
Oh no,
he-
I roll.
oh, that was just his roll for chess.
And you're still Maestro.
So,
Beats it.
he seems to just be training around here. You can sort of tell by his hands. His hands are actually ripped a bit. Seems like he may have actually been training by Monkin traditions of punching trees. You think that he was doing that, and you also remember that the trees around here are all crystallized. So
As a person, does he seem very genuine? Does he seem deceitful?
Nah, he seems very.
Gutemek.
Is he Grelton?
No, he's
What
not
a
gonna.
fucking turn of events that would be.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
find him up
man.
here. It's like, hey guys, what's up? He was like,
Hey,
he's like
I
a bro.
was just training. Hey, I'm Grotomek.
Yeah,
He seems
you
like
guys are
very.
really cool and all. I don't want to kill you.
He seems to be a very genuine guy. Doesn't seem like he intends to do any harm. If just wants to get places and try to get there fast.
Gotta go fast.
Yes.
Okay, so he seems very genuine in his actions and stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah. When he's playing chess, one of the things I've like how you were able to like beat him. He was like, do I move the pawn or the bishop?
Well, you can actually move this one here,
Huh?
and that'll
Go
stop
over it.
my guy from going there.
Okay, got it. And sort of like follows your lead.
I try to not to make it seem like I won by a lot.
Yeah,
Like I want him to feel like it was close.
yeah. And he's just like, okay, got it. And even when you beat him, he's like, good game. Gives you like a handshake. He has a big hand.
My hand feels very small in your hand.
Lots can say that.
I can imagine.
Yeah, he's actually like there's enough room, but he definitely is very cramped in here a bit. He is a big guy,
Yeah, big boy.
big boy. Yeah. So what brings you along? Yeah.
We're heading up the mountain. Buddy ours.
She'll like motion to Maestro haphazardly. Like in the
Make sure
background.
probably taking
Maestro's-
a nap.
Yeah, I was gonna say Maestro's absolutely taking a nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy ours is monk. We're just heading on up the mountain looking for book pages and stuff, and stuff about James. What was it called again? James.
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 James. Oh my fucking god, he's fucking dead.
Nah, apologies. Yeah, the
Do it
snow's
now.
kind of distracting.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
What are we headed up the mountain looking for in the library?
I just wanted to take a look at the scrolls, see if there's any research mentioning on the claw.
Right, the four claws.
Yeah, that's
To like do like the motion with her hands, like the rar.
Well. What brings you up this path?
We were following a magic book.
Cool.
Yeah. Why do you say that? Is this like a dangerous path?
Well, saying cause you're on the second highest peak of the mountain.
So you're telling us we have to go down the mountain to go back up to the tallest peak of the mountain?
Oh yeah, a bit down the way there was a path, but yeah.
When the storm blows over, would you be willing to show us how to get back there?
Sure. I was just sort of venturing. There's a couple weird things that's been going around the mountain.
We encountered
really?
a
Would
group
you-
of
would-
frogs.
Would you mind telling us all of these weird things that you've encountered?
Sure, weird phrasing, but
I would like to know any and all of these things.
has a notebook. What's your social security number?
Yeah,
First
she
one.
literally like pulls out her notebook to.
So, yeah, could you tell us what you
hear all
found?
of these things.
When you came across?
Sure.
What kind of creatures you fought? Maybe
Well-
their CR if you have it.
Well, I don't think I've seen any of those pages of yours that we're talking about. Uh, unless y'all I haven't really. I've traveled a bit around the mountain over a couple days, but main reason why I started climbing up this end was because I heard rumors that the tomb and tomb at the top of this peak is opened again.
Tomb, you say?
A tomb.
Tomb, you say?
Yeah.
It's open again?
Yeah. There was once rumor that there was a not very well known, but there was a rumor that there was sort of building at the top of the second to the top peak, and rumors said that ever since the king came on, it's opened again. People have been saying that there's been other there's been cave openings throughout the mountain, which is fairly strange, except at the altitude of that beast at the 15th altitude.
Do you really name the beast depending on the altitude it lives on, rather than actually giving it a name? Like, you could name it something cool, like Calvin.
I was gonna say Brad, but I like Calvin.
Calvin's pretty good.
Well, people just sort of call whatever it is. It's a beast at 15th at the 15th.
Let's call it Calvin for now, for the sake of conversation.
Well, Calvin's up there, and he's been the cave that he usually resides in, sort of his own. But yeah, apparently there's been multiple caves opening. No one's really gone in there, and well, except for those who went in and did not come out. Someone
Don't go
said
in
that-
Calvin's cave.
Well, yeah.
Write that down.
Well, it's Calvin's cave and the other cave.
Calvin has more than a cave, or is this cave
No,
on the side
there's
of
other
Calvin?
caves that's been just opening in general. There was a
So you said
cave
there was
that,
a tomb at the top of this one, right?
yes, yeah. But it was one of the caves that is just sort of up here a little bit. It was sort of on the path, so I don't know exactly where it is, but if you guys do see a cave anywhere, those aren't usually supposed to be here. There's not really any digging into the mountain.
Don't go in any caves.
Well, but there's also this sort of sounds like what you were talking about earlier. I haven't heard about any pages, but someone said something about a ritual set up with a book in the center. So it's the third 3,000 altitude. No, not 3,000, 4,000. Near 5,000.
How tall is this mountain?
Beneath us, basically, so.
Yeah, beneath.
Ritual with the
Mm-hmm.
book. Around 3,000 to 5,000. Okay. Well, so are you heading up to the tomb to check it out?
Well, I was thinking about just going to the tomb. I'm not gonna go in there. Seems a bit too dangerous.
Well,
But-
no, after what you've said, I don't really want to go in either, but I
Yeah.
Actually, personally, I'm interested in heading to the tomb near the top.
Well, if you wish. Like I said, we are going the wrong direction.
The top of this mountain? You
The
said there was
top
a
of
tomb.
Yeah.
Tomb.
Well, saying if you want to go to the monastery, this is the wrong direction to go there.
Well, maybe we help you up to the tomb and you help us get up to the monastery?
If you wish.
I mean, like, that would be really appreciated because we don't really know where we're going and we're following a magic book.
Okay. That makes sense. You sort of see him nod his head, sort of not actually making sense, but it doesn't make sense to him. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. You.
Yeah, that makes sense. In his brain, no, it doesn't. You having trouble finding a place for DB, are you, Corvo?
I'm just passing time.
Hello, Maestro.
Back.
There's a
All right,
Goliath
Maestro.
here.
We are in the middle of a storm. We are in the bubble of safety, and we have a Goliath from the monastery in here.
Dude, we
His
got a
name
big
is
boy.
Siegfried. His name is Siegfried. We all assumed Maestro was taking a nap while all of us were doing dumb chess things.
Because they did play chess for a long period.
We did. We were like,
We
time
did.
to waste time.
DB dominated chess.
Yeah.
DB is a god, and James beat DB but lost to everyone else.
Yeah.
Didn't even try Corvo.
Yeah, James was like, fuck that. So we have a right to the
Well, I guess
monastery.
she'll wake up a bit groggy then.
Oh, hello there.
Siegfried, this is
Hey,
Maestro.
how you
Maestro,
doing?
this is Siegfried. You're both monks.
Huh?
You guys may have seen Siegfried pass by every so often. He's fairly new. He probably wouldn't have paid much attention to you, but if you paid attention to any of the newbies that rolled up, you probably would have noticed him at one point. Very go get him out, dude.
Maestra's gonna like snap her fingers for a sec. Siegfried, right?
Oh, yeah. I don't know your
Hey.
name, but nice to meet you.
I'm Maestro.
Siegfried. Gives you a little handshake.
He got big hands.
Yeah, he has big hands. He's a live boy.
I'll meet that handshake with like the Predator style like hand clap.
So, you do that sort of hand clap, and he just stands there like, and continues. So what brings you to did you I don't know my worst story. I was in the cold for a long time.
I can tell.
Yeah. So yeah.
Are you making a run for him or?
Nah. Just wanted to train a bit. You know, good snow training. As you see, it's like a full blizzard outside. Actually, you can't because the dome is covered.
You can assume.
Yeah, you can hear
Told
the
you guys.
From your lack of vision, you can tell it is very bad.
We've got another, like 10, 12 hours?
yeah, about 10, 12.
Joe 11.
You guys didn't wake me up.
No, you look like you were having a good nap, so we just kind of like, I threw my cloak on you and we just kind of let it happen. I mean, the only thing you really missed was DB kicking our asses at chess and
No,
James
no,
kicking DB's ass at chess.
And
Because you are a
checkers.
good boy, you're so good at chess, you're so good.
And
James is
checkers.
like,
I'm very good at checkers.
she's like
You
smothering
guys
DB's head.
lost a board game
I
to
didn't.
an animal.
I didn't. They did.
Cool.
Oh,
What
yeah.
now?
Yeah. You want to play against me then? If you're so cocky?
Yeah, sure.
You alright?
Set up the board, set it between me and Maestro.
Sorry,
He-
Monk, but
he
this is
goes,
now
"Wah!"
officially a challenge between those two, and they get competitive when it comes to chess, I think.
DB goes,
Oh,
"Rah!"
you're
And
fine.
he wants to play winner.
Alright, Sam, I'm really starting to like question the like capabilities of this cat.
Scroll up in the chat. It kicked their asses.
As make
They
sure you
rolled a
actually
lot.
beat DB. Not DB, Ali.
No, not me.
No, not me.
So here's the thing.
It's you. Here, she'll like set up the board again and put it between DB and Maestro. You know what? You two go. You both managed to beat me.
So here's the rule. If you beat Alias,
No,
you
not
lose to
me.
DB. If
You
you
have
beat
you've
if
never
you
known
beat
my name is
Noname,
Alias.
yes, that was just me being stupid. If you beat Noname, then you lose to DB. If you beat DB, you lose to everyone else. So have fun against the cat.
So, do you go against the cat, Metro?
Yeah, sure. I'll go up against a cat.
You got a nat 1.
What?
You got a nat 1. And
Oh.
DB ended up with an 11. No, with a 9.
You lose to the cat.
DB wins.
I told you.
Maestro's gonna
pause
flip the
die
board.
and-
What? Rude! Go. You know what? No more chess for you. And she's gonna start putting away all the pieces
So
and
I
fold
just
up the board,
realized the
stick it in her bag.
technicality. I just realized the technicality in chess. You can't legally in like competitive chess. You can't win till you say checkmate. DB can't say checkmate, so technically no one's lost to DB.
Not professionally, anyway.
That's all that matters. That's what we're judging. on. I
Does
beat
it?
DB.
Does
I
this
beat
look
DB,
very
but none of-
professional?
This is helping you a lot, not me. I beat the cat.
This is like the least professional area I've ever played chess in. She motions around to everyone.
Corbo's gonna lean over to Siegfried. I'm sorry about them.
Oh, you're fine. And, sometimes it gets quiet in the monastery. Good to hear a bit of noise every so often.
Would you like to have a game of chess?
Oh, sure.
Fine, she'll put out the board again between the two of them.
You know what? No, I'm actually gonna use my own pieces.
Fine. What my pieces are too good for you anyway, Corvo?
No. I just have a personal preference for the air pieces.
Ah. So you have Aaron. What else do you have, or do you just have two sets of
I
Aaron?
just got my own set of air. That's all about. So yeah, I
You
will
have
put out.
half of a chess set.
Yes, I don't have a chess set. I have the chess pieces.
You just have the Okay.
Yeah.
Siegfried, do you want to play water or fire?
Warm up a bit. I'll go fire.
Valid choice, and she'll set up all the pieces and pull all the water into their little case.
Well, you're setting. I was like, yeah, no, honestly, from like that's the problem with coffee. I remember as a kid, my mom used to tell me a story about how this nation of air, monastery monks of air, were attacked by a fire nation. They got demolished.
Well, there's only the one monastery, so.
But no, I'm just saying your fire is probably a good match against the air, thematically at least.
So. Oh, what's a maestro?
What's that?
I'm under you, but yeah. So you beat him. He's just like, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, stuff's important. You should go against the cat. I bet you could beat the cat.
You know what? Yeah, DB, fire or water?
I'm gonna punch the cat.
Do not punch the cat!
To kill the cat.
Do you say that?
No, she doesn't.
Oh,
Do you punch the cat actually, or?
No.
Okay.
as you say that, he looks at you with a angry face. Just,
Sure, I'll play against cats.
Mhm.
Go easy on me. I'm not used to this.
I'm fucking terrible at chess. Just like. All right, DB. Do you want?
TV doesn't care. Eyes glow. Time for this man to get
He's
extinct.
out for blood. Just this guy moves one pawn, the DB he wins.
DB does that entire like office. You do this, I do this. 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 So you do this, I do this. So I win.
He goes like,
Right.
okay, I do this. DB already moved a piece. Oh, you already moved. Let me. I won't keep you waiting up. Moves one piece.
Hello?
Already moved. Oh,
Hello.
and so yeah, he demolishes. DB demolishes the man in chess. As he just, okay then. That happened.
Yeah. So James, you
Yeah.
were saying?
About what?
don't
I
think the
was
mouse is
I was
right.
saying earlier we should probably head up. I'm kind of curious about this tomb at the top of the mountain.
Right. So we go with you to the tomb to make sure that you don't die, and then you will help us get to the monastery. Because
Huh?
you probably know the way better than us right now.
Oh, yeah. At least I know how to get back from here. Measure, you've been here before.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Beep beep,
Alright.
I'm a sheep.
Well,
I'm a sheep. I said, I'm a sheep.
so, yeah, he, just sort of sits there. Do you have any questions for him? Or do you have anything you wish to do for the next couple hours?
I want to play like Corvo at chess just for like the whole time.
Okay. I won't have you, I'll have, Alias do a percentile dice. Just roll 100.
Percentile?
Yeah. See how much of the percent you win.
Wow.
Corvo
Corvo
apparently
can
beat
fucking
you a
kick my
lot.
ass.
Oh, you're challenging Corvo? I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Corvo beat
At
you a
one
lot, apparently.
point- At one point, I want to summon one astral arm and like, I don't know, like tap somewhere and like move some pieces while everyone's distracted.
So yeah, you're
James
able to do this.
He's in and gives you like an underground like a high five, like a low five.
Siegfried looks over and it's like, oh, what is that?
What's what?
What's what?
The thing.
That's a
arm-
cat.
Oh,
Yeah, this is DB. Well, now my holds up DB.
no, the arm thing.
Oh, that's a magical arm.
Huh?
That's a magical arm.
I prefer the term astral, but
No, it's a form. Astral
I
magical.
had Corvo look at it more than once, and it doesn't seem to be really like magic.
Non-traditionally magical.
Oh yeah. Still a form of magic though.
Misha, which teacher did you go on?
I was with Ermin.
Oh, so you're open hand.
At the start, I mean,
Okay.
I have the fundamentals, but had this going on and focus on that.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, well, I'm under Leto. You know Leto is the is a furball that teaches is the way of the sun.
Okay.
Dragon Ball monks.
The Dragon Ball. Jesus.
The
Crocodile
drunks, if you
Hamon.
will. Sorry, I had to make that joke.
So yeah.
Oh. So are you Sun Monk?
Oh yes. I got a good bit of body work to me. Anyone sitting near him, you do feel that he is a warm individual. He's like a little personal heater.
No, Name has been like inching closer and closer next to him this whole time.
DB
Stay on
strip laying
DB.
on his leg.
How's your
DB, I
breathing
like your style, and
techniques?
she's gonna lay on top of DB on top of his leg.
But she's gonna like. So, how's the breathing techniques going?
Well,
You gonna be back?
huh?
He's
Oh,
got
what?
two
Ah,
venues.
going good. The third peak, is where a group of earth elementals, not elementals, Goliaths live. I don't even know why I said elementals. On the third peak is, where the Goliaths live, so, well, where a group of Goliaths live, and that's where I was born, so I sort of went off from
Yeah,
there.
it's not far from home.
Yeah. I never really left the mountain. I realized I never put them on. So yeah.
You gotta see the world at some point.
Yeah. But no point rushing it. Still like to learn my little techniques as he sort of does like a little punch and a little spark of fire comes out.
And blows a hole in the igloo.
Yeah, as it all collapses on top of all you, killing you instantly. Roll your new characters. I'm missing.
Snow's not that heavy.
You don't know how much snow is
You
on
are
top of you.
wrong on that.
Fair point.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are all sitting in there. Corvo, it gets about the time to resummon it and higher low. Corvo?
Sam?
Core man general?
He went to the washroom, so he'll be gone for an hour.
Oh, James, higher low.
Low.
So they would
Oh.
recast it as you guys are all still in there, perfectly fine, and I'm going to take that as the moment where I'm going to see if we're all going to take a quick couple-minute break. We will be back soon. Hope you all enjoy the break. Mason, pause the feed.
Mason.
Mason. Welcome back, everybody.
That's how a ground crow stole my chicken.
God damn it. No one
I'm
believes
sorry,
you. Ground crows aren't real.
I'm sorry, Tyler. My apologies on that one.
No, an armadillo.
Armadillo.
It's just a fucking koala.
I didn't know koalas could levitate.
Yeah,
Clearly, you haven't been to Australia.
I have not.
apparently you haven't either. I'm a
Australian viewers.
You're absolutely right. Australia. If anything on Australia could fly, I'd be terrified.
flying kangaroo coming at you.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's birds in Australia.
No.
Anyways, let's get back from this tangent. So, everyone's here with Soul Free, and
Soul free.
Soul Free.
Not all how the song goes, but okay.
I don't know how it goes, anyways. So, but yeah, you have 8 more hours. Do you wish to do anything in that time, or do you wish to just?
I want to ask Siegfried a question.
Jesus, Felipe, that's not how you spell pussy.
Hey, is the monastery mascot still there? That kangaroo they taught how to box?
Oh, Phil the harmonica.
No.
I don't actually remember his name. Phil the harmonica, right? You know that was definitely not Phil the harmonica. Roger, he was a kangaroo. But yeah, I know. Yeah, he's doing fine.
Okay.
It's always fun having the newbies go against him in a ring.
Thank you. I made that up, and it's now canon.
Go with Matilda. Matilda or Jack, depending whether you want them to be a female or male.
I
It's
want
about a
Matilda, and
boxing
then it has
kangaroo.
like one in the pouch.
I thought his name would be
Matilda. Oh, Matilda, right? That's the name. And little baby. Yeah.
Hey, oh, no, baby kangaroo's named Joey.
Well, this one's named
How the-
Jack.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is a kangaroo?
It's like this.
It will beat you in a second.
They're monsters. You know that Yeti? Kangaroo would have bit the shit out of that Yeti.
They're
It's
like
kinda
really large
like-
weasels.
Kind of like a dog.
You didn't say that.
It's like a dog that stood up and it hops. It has a pouch where it puts kid.
For real.
But yeah, he's doing. A lot of the
Doname falls asleep.
So Naname's asleep now.
Leg warm, cat comfy. She falls asleep.
Your partner's friend's asleep.
I don't worry
So-
about them. They're heavy sleepers, so you're gonna have a hard time waking them up.
Okay.
Alright!
I love you and. Oh.
Corvo
What-
will
Yeah.
try to fall asleep last.
Yeah?
I have another monk here.
Yeah.
So I was on the back me up on the fist beat magic 7 out of 10 times.
You know what beats fist? Sword with magic.
What are you talking about?
Rock, paper, the old school rock, paper, scissors. Well, the more modern interpretate magic.
What the fuck? Okay, so blade beats fist, fist beats magic, but magic beats sword.
Magic beats magic sword. Sword beats fist.
Yes.
Yes.
We said
Yeah.
the same thing, but in a different
Yes.
order.
Maybe
Yes.
regular
Okay.
fists, but he's got sun fist, and I've got storm fists and an extra pair of
And I've got
fist.
magic sword.
I'm afraid you're both wrong.
Oh, shut up! You have a cat.
He carries half the weight.
DV meows. It's like muffled by Noname.
I would offer to spar with you all to prove you both wrong, but I don't want to wake up our friends here.
Well,
And admittedly, we are a bit cramped right now.
yeah, it barely is. But most places are.
Maybe when we hit the monastery, we can you borrow the sparring grounds. Have a
Oh
proper
man,
duel between all of us.
I'd love to.
You'd appreciate meeting those Kensei monks.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah. Hey,
I can say I would.
hey, Maestro. The Kinsei monks are about to have their new master.
Oh. Yeah. Wait, Tyler, have I heard about like the death of the previous one?
Yes, it is a very known fact that when Goro Tomek attacked the monastery, that the master of the Kinsei monks died.
Is he?
Think you may have cut out.
That's really weird for a monk
This
to
is
cut
the-
out. Normally they punch.
This is it. Oh god damn it!
You see, I used a spell to make them non-exist anymore. See, I told you it's better. Shut up.
I cast Misty Step on them. They're
I
fucking
cast-
gone.
I cast power word disconnect.
Maestro, are you back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I cut out for a sec.
No, you're fine. It was right after started talking about the thing.
But Corvo, you've reached the inner workings of your mind, but you haven't even touched the inner workings of your body. Your key's just sitting in you, dormant, tired, shriveled.
Excuse me?
Wait. So you're saying that his key is hidden behind the locked door of his body?
Exactly. It's like a.
So you're saying you
vestigial
need the
limb.
key to open the door?
If you're making a fucking Ghostbusters reference.
No, I'm saying you need key. Key
He's
to
making
open
a monk
door.
pun.
Oh,
It's
you're making a
monk
pun.
I
Okay.
thought I'm being clever here.
Sorry.
If-
Also, what
Some
the fuck
kind
is
of third
Ghostbusters?
world influence, like, affected my thinking.
Corfu is going to walk up to you, Maestro. He places a hand on your shoulder. He says, I could win this fight right now.
What? Zippity zappity? My hands go clappity?
Excuse me?
Nice one.
Bippity bop? I'm gonna hit you with a pop.
Got him.
Corfu crying fiercely behind the mask. Shut up! He just has a hand on your
Why do you
shoulder.
keep writing one word of this very like important words of Joe Sprout?
Here's his key.
Clickety clack, your bones go crack.
Oh, he's going down.
I don't think these rhymes are
do
going to.
magic
Okay, so
glue.
I want to just point this out. I legitimately want to point this out. So, in a legitimate fight, I don't know who would win between you and him. If you, it's situational, I guess. But in a verbal duel of words, of wit and tongue, the spellcasters normally get the upper hand. Why the fuck are you winning?
I wasn't always a monk. Had to talk my way through a lot of stuff.
Bloody hell.
I'd rather just not focus on such. How do you say?
Bullshit? Not the word you're looking for.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
This is the episode of technical difficulties.
Welcome to Technical Difficulties, where we sometimes sidebar to play D&D.
Anyone?
Yeah, you'll say. I try not to focus on formatting such rhymes, if you want to call them. If you want to call them clever, even.
Those were sick burns, as the modern people call them.
You
I
know,
could-
I'm a sun elf. Not a elf. A sun monk.
I'm a sun elf.
A sun
A
elf,
sun elf.
if you will.
But I'm incorrect on that statement. I'm a sun monk, and I don't even burn that well.
But Corvo, wouldn't using such rhymes be a demonstration of your vocabulary and a sign of how keen your mind is?
Yeah, as he sort of like leans down and whispers that in your ear.
He, as you say that, he just goes. I suppose in a matter of wits, of this nature at least, I guess you win.
Yeah.
Although I can see where your physical fortitude falls, you make up for in wordplay.
Oh shit! That one's got a hurt.
Yeah. Or at least my punches don't run out of slots.
That better incorporates the fundamental understanding of magic. Shit.
Oh fuck, they're going meta, please!
It just keeps getting more and more and more intense, and like James is sitting like, oh, it pans out. Noname's like drooling on DB. DB's like, oh wow.
James in the end just, one way, honestly, James just interrupts. See, the thing is, fundamentally, like, I get Maestro, you're pretty strong, lean, and muscular, and your body is great. Corvo, you're really smart, and you know how to use magic. You know what beats both of you? Me, because I got both.
Like I said, I could.
Maestro's gonna like summon all four, like 2 arms and like use her 2 normal hands. And I'm gonna make like a small boulder of a snowball and toss it at him.
Okay.
At James.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you just gonna take it, James, or does he have?
Is like, I'd say he's gonna just be ready to block it. Like, just not even opening his shield, but just blocking with the gauntleted arm.
So, I'll roll an attack, Maestro. Just gonna use a dart.
I would argue he does not have a proficiency in snowballs. They do not.
Fine. It's just more.
Hey, wait.
He's lived up here, so there's definitely been snowball fights in the monastery. To be honest, I imagine, Maestro, you probably have a part of your training on how to redeflect arrows and stuff like that.
Magic.
Yeah. Well, they would throw a snowball at you, and you had to catch it without breaking.
Damn.
Huh.
That's actually
Ooh.
impressive shit. Yeah.
So, and then you can toss it back at them. So yeah. So I'm gonna have you actually just throw it normal. Oh, you got a nat 20 anyways.
Oh, nice.
As the snowball, I wasn't gonna have it do damage, but this is a beefy snowball.
It's an
I hope
ice
not
shard.
the ruin.
Fucking ice shard.
No, it's just like
14 snow damage.
it's the bottom of the
You
snowman.
get 14.
He just when he plays the game, he does doubles the front one, but it's just 8 for how we're doing it right now, Sam. It's
Okay.
just base rule for it. I know, fun with just double everything, but for now, yeah.
Double dice is satisfying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens with that snowball?
So you reach out with all four arms, and you sort of reach outside, and you take this gigantic chunk of snow as you just crush it on top of him. It's like probably a 3-foot wide snowball as you throw it at him. James preparing to like just a little snowball. As it just as James is knocked to the ground with snow, and Chicory sort of moves over and
cheap trick.
Jack of all trades,
Yeah,
master of none.
still better than a master of one.
Hey.
Okay,
You
can't
gotta
even
use
be mad
wordplay
at
and at
that.
least know the full sentence.
You need to move their tokens over here because they're.
But anyway, the
Later
point of
this
the matter is,
well, he
after,
didn't move.
probably after I've rested, and also after the days
No,
maybe
no,
more
Nami's
than
laying
days
on.
passed since I've been
Yeah.
stunned and frozen and petrified by a fucking abominable snowman, then I'll beat the shit out of you.
All right.
So maybe when we get to the fucking monastery, we can have a duel then. How about that? How about that? Sound good?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
And I won't even use her weakness. Soft water.
No. Salt water is good water. It keeps pipes clean. It makes it easier to bathe and maintain maintenance. No, you're fucking construction.
As everyone around is curious what a pipe is.
Whatever, weirdo.
Even Corvo's
Are you nerd?
What are you talking about?
Maybe it's only in my hometown. I don't know. Maybe it's some old school archaic construction referencing to me. Anyway. Or maybe I'm just breaking the fourth wall. You don't know. Anyway. I don't have a weakness to soft water. If anything, snowballs are hard water.
Fluffy water.
Condensed water. I don't know. Anyway, I say we get some rest. I
Wouldn't
still
hard
am pretty
water
hurt
be
from...
ice?
What do you think snow is?
Not ice.
It's soft ice.
No, snow is snow.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna leave it there and get some rest because honestly, I feel like I'm gonna start taking psychic damage from this point on.
Orvo will go rest over here.
Sleepy
I will know who has the bigger dick.
Maestro, of course. That's not a competition.
Maestro, absolutely. Incorrect. It is Systant.
No, incorrect. B.
It's
You
DD.
oh fuck.
Yeah.
That's,
TV. Oh right, I forgot. Did that
Yeah.
thing give him like 99% big dick energy?
No, he got a full 100.
Did he get the full 100? Oh
Yeah.
my god, right.
Anyone asking, we used a bad bot to determine that kind of thing, and it was entertaining.
Worth every second.
Yeah. So
there we go.
you all rest. Eventually you all wake up. The storm seems to be starting to settle down, and Corvo, you feel your magic about to wear out.
And yeah, he's been ready for this moment.
Okay. So you all wake up. Corvo
Wait a second.
sort of.
How long is the storm supposed to last?
16
16.
hours, and that was.
16.
We've been at it for a while.
We've done 2
16.
loops, so it should be wrapping up soon.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Hey Tyler,
What's up?
as a bit of like a practice thing, I wanna like strike at snow.
Okay. So you jab your hand out, and you're able to punch through the snow, it feels very thick, and like you get up to your
No, like descending snowflakes.
oh, you can't because you're in a dome of snow right now.
I can't step outside.
If you,
Not
You
yet.
wish to try to
We're-
dig
It's a
out of
solid
the-
wall.
it's
Yeah.
it's a solid wall around the dome right now because of these.
How have we
constant
been
snow.
using the bathroom?
It's
Don't
been a
worry about
hard
it.
16 hours.
We don't ask that. We're heroes in a fantasy. We don't ask that question.
That's what I think every time I see someone wearing armor. How? When do they use the restroom?
Well, we don't ask that question. We move on.
Oh my god.
No,
I mean,
he's
it's
asking
gotta
the
be
real question.
rough for a paladin.
It takes 10
unless-
minutes to don and doff armor. That's
Yeah.
why paladins in
It-
the early years invented butt flaps.
Yeah. So, anyways, you all start to wake up. As Corvo, you can tell them that the water is about to, the barrier is about to go down.
Yeah, he warns them, and he gets ready to activate it the moment it's down.
Another barrier, because you
Yeah,
got
we-
in at 8, at the base minimum. Then 8 hours passed. You activated another one, and you waited another 8 hours, so you're at 16, meaning the storm will be over.
Oh, I thought we were just at stage 2. Okay.
No,
yeah,
no,
I
you're
think
you're
we weren't
you're
here for
safe.
that one. So
Oh right, you were you were grabbing something at that time.
Yeah.
We had Noname check the seeded the thing, and yeah.
yeah. So this is so time should be wrapping up as soon as
Yeah.
the.
Okay. In that case, yeah, there's no need for it. He's not gonna activate it again. He's just
Oh,
gonna.
yeah.
run.
Maestro very boredly will offer like jerky to Siegfried.
Oh, thanks. He sort of
Use it to floss his teeth.
Noname is gonna
Detail.
hide. Noname is gonna hide like next to Siegfried as the dome is about to.
did you
Crumble.
change forms or no?
So we got a long rest, correct?
You know what? This time
yeah.
let's let the dice decide.
Hey, no Name.
Two.
So you're at winter.
I'm at winter. Neat.
With this kind of weather, do you feel better as summer or winter?
None. I hate the cold.
Guys, I think she's dying. She's very blue right now.
That's just what she can do.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She's a type of elf. They do that.
Okay. I was not a type of elf. I messed up when I said I was.
It's okay.
I like that I accidentally rolled sneak attack damage for my.
She
Wakes up
stalks
and like
him in the face.
accidentally gets up on DB.
DB's also a winter elf right now.
Yeah, DB.
Instead of gray, he is
DB.
gray.
Easy,
DB,
yeah.
what do you do?
So is the snow above us melted now, or is it just there?
No, it is not. But
Okay.
you feel the magic barrier about to go down? Do you do
I will
anything?
prepare. Yeah, I will find a cover and have precipitation ready to get the snow away as it's coming down, at least around
Okay.
me.
I'm gonna have my shield ready as well.
I'm hiding underneath Siegfried.
Siegfried is just sort of standing there like, yeah, go. Doing this. It's so
Magic,
kind.
magic away the cold. Magic away the cold.
Yeah.
I've got
And,
my cloak on that has the Yeti fur on the inside. It's nice and warm.
Nice and warm. So, the barrier going down disappears, and it seems like there's been enough snow to compact it to where you have an igloo now.
To where what?
It's not having a
We have an igloo.
Pretty much, there's been enough snow to sort of. There's been enough pressure to push the snow on top of the on top part.
We don't have an
where-
igloo. What, Flippin', what are those things called that we made?
Quincy.
Yeah, we have quincies.
Quincy. You have a Quincy now. As the snow does not fall on top of you, head.
Oh. I guess we'll have to tunnel our way through.
All right. And she'll summon up the arms and start punching a tunnel.
Wait, no!
Okay, got it. Punches and shoots a beam of fiery energy out, making a sort of hole.
Corvo's back in cover, kind of covering his head as they're punching.
If it's dense enough, they should be able to get through the whole thing, make an entrance without disturbing the rest of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
So you two
It's actually quite
start.
ingenious what they're doing.
Yeah. So you two sort of start punching your way as he's shooting a fiery blast over your shoulders as you're sort of digging through, and it actually takes you a bit of time before you're able to fully get out of the Quincy. And eventually you get up on top, and there is probably about at minimum 5 feet of snow that got dropped down.
That's like nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, 5 feet
never
of
mind,
snow
not
is easy.
not 5 feet.
5 feet?
Fif-
15 is probably closer if you
yeah, I
want it to
meant
be like
15.
stupid a lot. But like if you're looking for just
Yeah.
a lot to be a nuisance, a 16-hour storm, Felipe, that's like 9-10 feet of snow.
I'd say 8 to 10 feet is about right.
8 to
yeah.
10.
So
It's a
10
good thing we have Maddie, the master of digging, with us.
No, this is just Canadian.
Yeah.
This is just Felipe, just the master of snow.
I'm glad we
Canada,
have
everybody.
Canadians, the master of snow, with us.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So
Pretty
you
funny.
two about 10 feet of snow. So you guys dig up and eventually you get on top of the snow, as it is definitely going to be very difficult terrain for a little bit of time. Yeah.
Has the snow like iced over, or is it all just puppy snow?
You can tell that it's starting to ice over right now.
Okay, cool. So it's that cold.
Yeah.
That
And you
happens
guys-
in two situations. It's really fucking cold, or it's warmed up a little bit and then got cold again. So
Yeah, you can tell that the snow that's been sort of burned away from free.
Does
This is
a bunch of
ah.
snow melt really fast and a bunch of water falls on someone?
it's
Yes, but
possible
only with
actually.
equal
Yeah.
profits.
We're walking here.
Yeah. So yeah, if we want to get to the top, we need to climb up this hill.
Right.
All right.
As long as you're leading, we should be okay.
Okay. So, going up to the temple first.
If you're all right with us
Yeah.
coming with you to check it
The
out. 'cause it
two,
seemed
I mean, yeah.
interesting.
Oh, Kyle, I don't think you were there. Quinfree, not Quinfree, Siegfried.
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 Oh, Winfrey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Quinfree. As you turn the corner and Quinrose there. I'm missing.
No, not
I'm
I'm multi-classing in the monk.
no, not nice. Sparta kicks him off the mountain.
And that's how that story ends.
But Siegfried, is, man, I forgot where we are now.
We're
Ah.
at the clue.
Yeah. He just like make sure. Hey, so yeah, we're just gonna climb up the hill until we get to the top. Oh right, I remember. Maestro, I was just you learned that you guys actually went down the wrong path. And you were on one of the 3 peaks of Prophet Peak, the second to the highest, not the main
Ah.
middle one.
Fantastic. So, still ways to go, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's apparently a place that everyone wants to go. So they're going to be going that way.
We're gonna
Go with him up to the top of this one, and then he's gonna lead us down and back up the right one.
Yep. But yeah. So, oh yeah. Does everyone want to make an athletics check or an acrobatics check to get up the hill?
Yes, I would absolutely love to do an acrobatics check. Thank God.
Acrobatics, using the same methodology as before.
Acrobatics. I'm gonna summon the arms for extra grips.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Sure.
Can that be advantage?
That was Siegfried. Yeah.
That one was Siegfried.
Yeah.
15, 18. No.
That was me.
18.
Yeah.
Does James succeed?
Where's James? Oh, nah. It's crit resistant. If you get a crit, it actually launches you off the.
I see.
Somehow he does it so well that it mimics the properties of magic and it just reflects off the stone.
Yeah, it's like, there's no way this guy's that good.
It's like, anti-bug software has detected cheating.
That band.
So, as you guys start to make your ascent up the hill, it's a bit more difficult for Nami but Siegfried is like trying to help her, sort of slowing himself down too.
I can't see over the snow. I'm too short.
As he's just like, oh, let me, let me,
Can I just hold your hand? Would that be
sure.
easier?
How about the piggyback?
You sure that sword's not gonna knock you down?
I don't. My swords are not heavy enough to knock anyone down.
No, not you. Him.
He does not have any weapons on him, but you can assume.
I'm climbing just
Talking to
fine.
James. Talking to James.
Talking about James.
Talking about James.
I'm climbing just fine.
I'm too short. She is pushing the snow down in front of her to like
Would you
try
like
and
some
get a
distance? I can lift you up if you want.
A little bit, yes.
Here.
I can
How
throw
tall is
you
she
up.
again?
She's like 5'6".
Oh wow, you are showing the pipsqueak. Yeah, okay, yeah. Up on up.
Okay, pop it up. It's all good. It's all just flavor to help
And
each
then
other.
it's just a piggyback ride, and then you're just on your shoulder, and then you're just watching over the snow. Keep an eye out for any monsters.
You got it. I'm on the lookout. Man, I miss my boots.
Yeah.
Feel free to test them out if you want.
I am not testing it on this snow.
Corvo says nothing as he climbs.
What happened to her boots?
Oh, nothing.
I
Remember,
can't.
I just want you flying if she wears them.
Yeah, if I step on any of that magic repelling crystal, it'll launch me 10 feet near, and I have one thing to catch me on my way down.
Huh.
Yeah. So you guys spend about an hour climbing up this rock face. A lot of you are getting tired of your hands are sore climbing for a bit, and you get to the top part, catching your breath. Path continues, and as you guys are walking down the path, Siegfried goes like, "Oh yeah, just go. This is the way we have to go." Don't remember. There was a cave that was down that path. The path that you guys aren't going down.
There's a cave, the path we're going down now.
Going down the
Just a
other
minute,
path
which
out.
path are we taking right now?
So as you get to the top, there is a
Which path
path.
are we taking right now?
Hmm?
Which path are we taking right now?
There's a path that looks like it goes up a bit more, and then there's a path that
Like for final destination, like are
We're,
we
we're
heading
going up. We're going to the
Okay.
tomb.
to the tomb.
Yeah, double checking there. Got a big juice.
Alright, as I remember that. Oh, is there anything else you need to say on it, Tyler? Alright. Corvo will note there was a cave down that path just there.
You can take it.
Yeah, sure. Let's wake up another Yeti.
Siegfried said caves showing up is bad. We should avoid it.
Just wanted to see if he would know if that one was natural or not.
Well, like I said, there aren't any caves except for the one for the Beast of 15.
What did we call him again? Calvin?
Calvin.
Calvin.
Oh,
Calvin.
yeah,
I'm not-
Calvin.
I'm not going to call it Calvin.
His name's
Why
Calvin.
not?
It's rude to call him
Calvin.
not call him Calvin.
No, I
I
kind
will
of get it. It'd be like Corvo calling himself Birdman.
Yeah, it's rude.
The name somebody else gave him.
I guess.
I mean, so is
that
the
right,
Beast
Birdman?
of the 15th, but
Sorry,
I feel like Beast of 15.
It's like calling me wizard.
Hey,
Because-
I'll be right back. Gotta
because you do magic. Yeah.
wash.
something wrong with that wizard.
He's gonna look down at you.
You have to look up at her. She's sitting on James's shoulders.
Oh my god! He'll
James
look up
gives
at
you like I bring his hands up for a high five.
Hoopla!
Sorry, I moved him back so DB would be on him. Siegfried.
I did that deliberately myself.
No, no, because Siegfried was like this, and when I moved him back,
He hasn't moved, Tyler.
no, he has. I moved him
I'm back.
backwards. DB was behind him originally.
Oh, Oh, on my screen, it was the same as it is now.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
it's not on my screen.
Yeah.
So it was a good joke for Tyler in that moment.
Yeah.
Oh, was it the same for everyone?
I don't know. I haven't
Well,
been looking at
All
the
I see
screen.
is Dean's face over top of his head. Yeah, I see that. That's funny.
Yeah. Anyways,
DB is on top
that
of his
joke
head.
was- yeah.
DB multi-classes into Unsoul Monk.
Yeah. Anyways, so which path are you taking? The one up, or are you gonna check out the cave?
We're going up.
We go up.
Caves are bad. We're not going in caves.
Okay. Well, we'll probably check that out later. He continues going up.
What is inside these caves that makes them so dangerous to traverse?
Well, like I said, the caves haven't actually been everything except for the Calvin's cave is has just opened recently. We don't know what's in them.
Huh.
So they haven't all been explored yet?
Nope. That's why I was asking if you saw any caves. Let me know. See what they were. But we could just head it up.
Yeah, we're just gonna go up to the temple thing. The tomb, excuse me.
We do have to pass it on our way back down. Maybe we can look at it then.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Definitely not imminent death when we don't know what's in there.
I mean, we could just have Corvo lob a fireball in it.
You
I
like
don't
face
know.
bombs? Ah,
Nice,
Alright,
right?
I
I really do
do
understand what
not-
you're saying, but
Do you not have fireball?
that's not the point, Maestro.
That's like the big thing I hear about you wizards. Like,
No.
what?
That's
Like, I'm on call, I cast fireball.
Why?
No,
I'm not
Maestro.
exactly sure if the solution to everything should be to cast Fireball.
Exactly. Yes.
you'd be
we're-
surprised how often it works, actually.
Oh, you please. Okay.
Okay, will you get up close?
That is a
Oh.
fairly Sun monks also normally do fireball. You know
Alright.
that there is a sort of attack that the sun monks can do that launches a sort of like a miniature sun out, and then it explodes into a ball of fire.
It's coming at me off. I swear.
Oh my god.
Balls, characters. Hey,
That's
See, I was-
what
Hey.
the thing was. It's just the thing that the Sun Monks do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Maestro, there is fireball. But
Hey,
under
Okay, well, you sneak up on them, and then you get your hands on them, and then you say something cool. Like, did you ask for a shocking grasp?
Maybe
Call
you
back.
really should have barded. Like in the next life, I think you really should try
What's
Oh.
that?
to be a
Shall we
bard.
start heading up?
Noname is
I
gonna
do
reach
not.
down and Noname is gonna reach down and pat Corvo on the head.
Don't worry, Corvo. I know. Fireball is only useful most of the time.
Actually, seeing you here, Noname, just brought up a point to that conversation we had. Alright, we basically have a rock, paper, scissors thing going on, right? Well, none of us are any good. Like a sneaky type just gets to jump on us.
This is true. I snuck up on all of you very easily upon first
Not
meeting
me.
you
You haven't done that to me
yet.
yet. Means haven't. My statement remains true.
Well, for now.
She can sneak up on me. She can sneak up on you.
Ah,
I
if
can-
it hasn't happened, it's not proven.
I could sneak up on a lot more than just you guys.
Oh, by the way, Tyler, can I
Yeah.
roll an Arcana check to like kind of remember like what Eldritch Knights are?
Sure.
What am
Alright,
I gonna get?
All right, I got it.
What am I gonna get?
Let
What
me
am I gonna get?
find your character sheet again because apparently I exited out.
Oh yeah, I stopped eating the hot cheeses because I do not like baby bells.
What?
Okay, Arcana.
Totally understandable.
So yeah, you're, you know, a basic understanding of what an Eldritch Knight is.
Do I know about the thing where they can get their swords?
Yeah, that's base level, so sure.
Yeah, that's what you
Alright,
get through.
I'm gonna pull out his sword and throw it off the mountain.
Whose sword?
James.
James is.
Okay, which
James
sword
is
do you?
just gonna try to stop you from grabbing the
I was
sword.
gonna say, can I try and
Okay.
sleight of hand it out of her hand as she's throwing
Can I
it?
just like as she's grabbing from
Okay,
the teeth in, I'm gonna grab her wrist.
Sleight of hand, athletic. Make sure you're gonna do a sleight of hand. James, you're gonna do an athletic.
If he fails, is that's okay? Never mind.
You did not succeed, Maestro, as you got a 15 and he got a 21.
Damn it!
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I want to see you do the thing.
Yeah, I can summon a sword, but that doesn't mean the sword isn't gonna get chipped on the fall.
Just summon it before it hits anything.
I could have just I let go of the hand. It's like with the other hand, I just raise it and summon the sword. It's like
You can just do that.
yeah,
I've only heard about it. I wanted to see it.
that's all it is. It's just teleportation magic. I'm attuned to the item.
I can't teleport.
Are you a knight? Do you know magic? No, you're constantly saying magic makes no sense and it's stupid. Learn
I
magic.
never said that.
Maestro, you are incredibly easily impressed.
Magic is stupid, and you don't need it to teleport.
You don't. Well, magic you do, but what you define as magic, that's what varies. By technicality, your teleportation's magic of sorts.
Well, yes, strictly speaking, you do not need a determined teleportation spell as learned in order to
I
teleport.
just want to make sure you
but-
guys are going up the hill right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
following
Yeah,
behind.
we're walking and talking.
Yeah, we're following
Walking
behind Big
dog.
Man. DB is on top of Big Man's shoulders. And
In this hypothetical situation.
Uh,
And I am keeping my eye out because I am on James's shoulder, so I can see above the snow.
Yeah.
So, at about this time, all of you talking, your breath becomes weaker as the air seems very thin now.
Okay, I stopped breathing.
So yeah,
but
make sure
we're-
you're gonna be fine. But everyone else, you've sort of
Stop
noticed
breathing.
it up the way. You sort of noticed it all the way up, but now it's gotten to the point where you can't really hide it, as it's just breaths in and out to get any semblance of air.
Fucking monkey
Uh,
trauma.
You guys okay?
No,
you guys all right?
it's thin air. It's hard to travel.
I think we've reached the
Oh
1,000
right,
altitude
I
mark.
forgot.
All right, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I always forget that. That the
Will you
normal people
help,
forget.
please?
Just steady and breathe.
In,
Okay.
breathe out.
No, I'm actually not trying to do anything.
All right.
Maybe do your bubble, but the mask might not be helping here.
The mask is
Yeah.
ventilated.
Cor-
I have a mini
Corvo.
fan.
I actually think she might be
Corvo,
right.
just take a
Mask
deep
probably-
breath in and a deep breath out. Bigger
All right,
breath will
I'm
help you
gonna
gain
see
more
if I
oxygen.
can. I'm gonna see if I can carry some of these people.
I'm still carrying Naname.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
We're
Make
just,
another
Uh,
athletic check just from how the air is.
At this
Okay.
height, we should probably slow down and allow our bodies to acclimate to the
yeah, take your
lower
time.
oxygen. Otherwise,
Uh, Maestro,
Keep carrying.
it'll be harder for us to breathe as we keep going.
Maestro, you know that for them to get acclimated, it will probably take them about 30 days.
Oh.
30 days?
Yep, that's how long it takes to acclimate to
Uh,
NDD.
Guys, I don't know if you go hiking much ever, but this isn't like we sit around and wait for it to happen. Now, granted, I just don't.
Cut to the
Look,
chase,
Traveler.
please.
You guys are gonna have to. It's 30 days to get acclimated. Hold the breath, please.
Come on, let's keep going. Let's see if we can get to the tomb. Hopefully they're there.
You see that he, like, very shakily takes out a spell book. Come on, I have to have something.
Magic, right?
Better breath. I cast
Oh.
new lung.
Yeah. Guys, the somatic components are opening up my chest.
I summon Rig. He can make me new
Alright.
Hello there!
If I
And the
cast
lungs that he can make
invisibility,
would actually
the
work.
air can't see me, so I can
Can
breathe.
we send him over? He might be able to help us.
Man, what's with all my invisible enemies? Invisible stalkers, the guards, air.
Yeah, air itself. Yeah,
He just turned against us.
yeah, so.
Here, I know a spell. Inhale, exhale, breathe like beach whale.
What?
Excuse me, why the fuck are you so good at rhyming? Like, you're not Bard, right? You're not the Bard, right?
Yeah?
Why the fuck are you so good at rhyming?
Yeah, charisma's a 16.
You're really mixed up. You're there.
Charisma's actually 17.
Oh,
I
fuck,
think
they're
you're
hot.
carrying Nanami. Let's you adjust while we move up. But we'll see how everything goes, but I should be fine for a while.
Okay, just don't wear yourself out, James. Corvo, there's no shame in me carrying you.
Well, there's a tad bit of shame, really.
Or I can try to carry you too.
Less
Whatever.
shameful.
Whatever. I'll let you know if I start to wear.
We're thin.
How's
Like
DB
the air.
taking it?
Come on, let's get going.
DB. Yeah, familiars don't have the same biology we do. I imagine he's faring better.
Yeah, DB is probably
Hello?
laying on. Huh? Yes.
Oh, sorry. Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello? Alright.
Hello?
Hi.
Cut out. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, DB is trying everything to catch his breath. Probably laying on someone's head. Maybe the warm guy.
Yeah, with that, as he sees DB is struggling, he's gonna he's gonna
Put
de-summon
it back
DB.
in its Pokeball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, yeah. Just as DB, is kind of hurt, and he's just, and he's gone.
I feel like DB would be the type of familiar to be dramatic with his disappearance.
Oh my god, yes.
He screams in agony.
Father,
Back to the
why?
Nine Hells!
The demons got me again.
Realm.
Yeah. Yep. DB's gone. As DB disappears, Kramer walks in my room.
Oh, there goes the cat.
So, pretty much for those who are affected by this, each hour spent of traveling counts as 2 hours.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Like
You know,
I
you
said,
guys,
it's a bit slow.
you won't feel bad if we, sorry about the term, take a breather.
I think we can keep going. That's fine. Let's get to the spot we can rest when we get there.
Okay, don't read yourself out.
I got it. I'm fine. We can keep going.
Yeah.
Right, we're good to keep going.
Oh, you going up?
Naname's still on James's shoulders, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's keeping her eye out for anything.
At this altitude, has there's less snow, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's less snow. It seems like it has been like melting away. But
If only, like, even necessarily just higher altitude, less clouds means
yeah.
less snow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it isn't snowing at the temple, it's rainy. There's occasionally like a few days of shine, but it's either or.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know that it also hails a good too every so often. And you know that there is a tradition of hey, try to get hit with the least amount of hail as you can. There's been a couple people that were jokesters and brought out an umbrella on those days, and then
Oh no.
and then you don't want to remember what happens after that. Let your mind play. Think of your punishments that you would see monks give them. Anyways,
You now have to catch as much as you can with this bucket,
now with your bare hands into the bucket.
and then place it in this bucket. We will count how many you have after.
Yes, we will count every single thing, and you have to catch them one by one.
Just open your mouth and look up next time it's hailing.
Jesus.
So yes. So make sure you definitely feel. You feel fine. Things seem a lot slower because of everyone trying their hardest to catch their breath as they're going up.
Hey James, how about that duel?
What did I tell you about waiting till we're at the monastery?
Shouldn't a real fighter be ready for adversity?
I don't think you understand exactly what being a fighter entails.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
So as you after about 2 hours, you eventually reach another path. As Siegfried says, we're going to go this. Got it?
Okay.
Good.
Roger.
Sure, you guys don't need a break.
Yeah,
As it
we can keep pushing.
As long as you know which way we're going, we're fine.
okay. I'm just doing the where you guys are at the moment. What time it is right now?
We'll stop
But,
for rest when it comes to night. Other than that.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it is actually. It's been night for a while. Because
Maestro was gonna
it was
pull out-
9.
Maestro's gonna pull out her speaker and just keep playing like when I'm walking.
So it was 9 o'clock when we saw it. You spent 2 hours to run over to the edge where you rested for 16 hours. So 11.
18
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. Three. Then 1 hour. Then 2 hours. Then so it was 9. It's actually never mind. You actually traveled through the night, as it's about 11 a.m. right now. So yeah, you guys started your journey at around you started your journey at 7. Now you're at 11 again, since the huge storm. Anyways, so you
So it's
continue.
getting to night again? Or
No, it's 11. It's midday. It's
Okay.
11 a.m. So, you guys continue climbing up the hill, and he takes you down the right path. As another hour passes, as it's 12 p.m. He says, he turns around and is like, I'm pretty sure it's just a straight shot from here, but it's a very long path. About 7,000 more feet up. Couple twists and turns, but yeah. You guys all fine?
Guys,
Hmm?
you okay?
Definitely pulled out my headphones, but I can't hear anything. There we go.
Corvo's not there.
Corvo's not there?
Whoever disappeared into oblivion.
We look around, we can see Davy being like, he's fucking right here.
You see
Sorry.
Corvo and he's just falling down the mountain with the Corvo thumbs up.
You see him rolling. They hate in the
He
fact
somehow
that he's
got
going down
above
the
you
mountain
guys, just
faster than
falling
anyone.
down.
DB's using him as a sled.
Yeah.
So, you all look up the path, and he says that will take about. It'll probably take about about 14 hours before we get top. 7 is when it will start to get dark, and we will think we'll be at Beast of 15 at that time.
This is actually a good time to point out that if we can't make it up the smaller hill, the three of us aren't going to be able to make it up the
I can't
Never
hear you,
mind.
Maddie.
Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I can't speak any louder. That's a good time to point out that if we can't make it up this part, we will not be able to make it up to the monastery.
Yeah.
Yeah. That might be a bit of an issue. I really wish someone had figured it out or discovered some sort of means of maintaining oxygen in one container.
Well, that's not the point of learning how to be a monk.
That's true, and since the only one of our party who's planning on being a monk is Maestro, I think possibly we need to reconsider our options.
Maybe head him back. Originally, we were just trying to get this out of the way, so we could head south from here anyway. Not too much of an inconvenience, admittedly.
What does the book say?
I would love to tell you, Corvo, but if you take a good look at my complexion, I am blue and I need to be orange.
It does look pretty sad right about now, especially with the bad weather.
From the
If
book,
the book told us to head up here, Scott
Book didn't tell us to head up here.
I
We
told you
chose to do.
earlier, the other page that was on the mountain was pointing us back downwards. This was just to check the scrolls of the monastery to see if they had anything on the foreclaws.
I'm sure they must have it.
Problem is, I don't think we'll be able to make it up there.
I can barely breathe.
Siegfried,
Yeah.
in your time at the monastery, do you know if anything that they talked about, maybe even in hushed whispers, was anything about a cult or anything about non-monk history?
Tyler?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Are you wanting me to say what Maestro knows?
yeah.
Yeah. So Maestro, you know that they do have like a section of non-monk history. I don't know how much you would have looked into it, just because of well, I guess maybe you try to like figure out for what type of your arms are. But they do have a wide range of different things. And you don't know if they would have it. Same as Siegfried. He's been mainly focusing on only of the monk history, but from the variety of those that of knowledge that they have, they probably would have at least one or two.
Just saying, if we don't know for sure, maybe it's best to hedge our bets and head to Marva.
Marva probably has something for sure. If anything, the reason we did it is just pure curiosity. Though admittedly, I would like to see if would have liked to
Come
see
on,
the
it's not
dome.
even that far off.
You are aware the rest of us can't breathe, right? I can
I do
push it
believe
just
that.
because I've exercised and I know how to manage my breathing, but
If the air doesn't kill me, the cold will. I'm not used to this weather.
yeah, I don't think the rest of them can push through.
I grew up next to a volcano. It was
I would
pretty
say,
warm.
like, the reason Corvo's not talking is because he's just doing everything he can to get breath in.
Yeah.
You just hear deep.
You know the sound of someone like breathing heavily like in and out of like a straw?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about it.
Mason, you have a
Corvo just-
McDonald's cup right next to you. You can do that, right?
He has a McDonald's cup right next to him. I'm gonna fucking kick him in the shins.
Maestro's
gonna-
gonna take off her outer little coat and swoosh it around Noname.
2 coats now.
Yeah. Noname would have gotten off James at one point. She's like, you can't breathe well.
Like he would have at least like given her support and like helped her up along the way.
Mhm.
Tyler, how far is it away?
It's another 7,000 feet to the tomb that you guys are traveling to.
And that's not even the full height to the monastery.
So what's that, an hour?
Uh, that's it would be 7 hours for you, 14 hours for everyone.
Yep, me and James have been lagging behind.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like we're following behind you a great deal. Like we're taking our time with it, even at this
yeah,
rate.
a step is a struggle, essentially.
Okay. James is pushing through just because he knows how to manage his breathing and is pretty well built, but like the rest of them are absolutely like slugs.
That would be an appropriate word, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
say
can
we-
try to keep any. I can try to go up to the monastery if you guys truly don't need. If you guys are truly not able to get fully up there. I'll.
there's no point.
Well, I mean that I can try to go up there, and if there's any information that may be needed for you, I can try to send someone to send it to you.
Sure.
I think
But
that would probably be for the best. If you can
Okay.
just send it to
Anything involving the
Spring.
culture of the Four Claws?
anything
Okay.
over the call to the Four Claws. If you can just send
Come
it
on,
to the little
I-
town of Water Spring, just at the base of the mountain, a little ways out, 3 days. There'll be somebody there who will most likely have a easier time sending us a message. Her name is Murphy. She's the mayor. If Iggy is still there, he'll find a way to get it to us. He's really good.
So what? You're just gonna not go?
It's not like we really have an option at this point.
I would love to see the monastery, but I think for all of our sake,
If you think it's, do you really think, Maestro, it's smart to go beyond this point? Corvo barely can move. Nanami's exhausted, and I'm out of breath as is. If you really think it's a smart move to put everyone's health at risk, just so we could go to the monastery,
I'd love to see
consider
the
it.
monastery with you. But maybe we wait till all of this is over, and I'll come up with you when I have the time to acclimate.
So, we're heading down. Now. Corvo's gonna start turning and walking. He can barely breathe. He's not gonna wait for an answer.
Little penguin.
I think he has the right idea.
I'd like all the people that can't breathe to make a quick con save just to see how much it is affecting
Corvo
you.
goes fucking unconscious.
Oh, Nunami does.
Right as she says that, she just fucking falls over.
I'm
Uh,
picturing like James has her in like the arm over shoulder for both of them, so like both support each other. So if she collapses, and James like switches to a wobble. Fuck.
Yeah, Corvo, you're sort of like half awake, like trucking as best you can.
Yeah, like I said, he's turning and walking away after he says it to Maestro.
Don't worry, Maestro.
We gotta head down. No, Nami's out. Corvo's basically out. We gotta go.
You guys gonna be even able to make it down?
It's either we give up living, we give up breathing now, or we try to make our way down and go from there. It's no matter of options at this point. It's a matter of this is the only option. You joining us? Or are you planning on heading up by yourself?
You see her look up to the temple, and she looks back at you guys, and I was, I don't think I can.
Head down with us? Or head up?
Down.
Really? Can I ask why?
Look, we know this Giltimet guy is after me, right?
From what we know, he's actually after that System lass of yours.
Wait, oh no, Groot. I know I've been having weird dreams, but
Hmm.
is that why everyone's been a little off at the monastery?
Wait, what's been going on?
Apparently, our friend here has been having some dreams involving him.
Seen him murdering people around the monastery, and then seen him murder, and then go around bolstering and then talking in a direction for a while. Wait, he said Maestro a couple of times. Wait, so he's been talking to you? Just been keeping
Must
my
be
mouth.
the case.
I've just been keeping my mouth shut. I didn't want to. That Grotomek is real with you. I want to have anything to deal with.
Should we have a hand here, Maestres?
Look, I'm not gonna get you guys wrapped up in the.
I don't think you're quite aware of the situation if that's the case. We're already wrapped up into a lot of bullshit. I don't know any of this Grotomek shit. I didn't join. I wasn't there for it. Anami's unconscious, so she can't really say much. Corva's already making his way down the hill. More wobble and rolling than walking. So here's what I think. You head up that temple, you can do as you want, and you can go back to being a monk. You can do whatever. If you feel like you're doing this to not drag us in, I don't think that's an opportunity anymore, because apparently that System friend of yours is being targeted by them. And if they're still your friends, that means these two are gonna jump right back into the problem. As for you, you can try to run as much as you want. One way or another, this is going to catch up to you. Whether you're at the monastery with us. Personally, I think I made a shitty decision having sticking my nose in where it didn't belong, and now I'm stuck with a party of people being chased off their murder hobos and wannabe villains. But now I'm stuck here, so I think you should stick with it too. There's no point in being a hero and being by yourself. Or at least this way we can all fight together. And if we die as a group. There's some honor in that, isn't there?
Sorry, James. I can't do it. Iggy's gonna be with you guys. I'd rather try and see the odds by myself than get him in trouble.
Your discretion?
No, he would beeline right towards him.
Yeah, he probably still will. I didn't get much time to spend with the lad, but he seemed like someone that's devoted to his friends. The moment we hit that town, tell him you're back at the temple, he's gonna try climbing up this hill. Himself or dragging us with him. And when he realizes that he can't breathe, he's gonna try to keep climbing. And then die along the way. Not trying to guilt trip you, but you gotta be aware. Just because you're running away, that's what you're doing. You're running away. From us, from them, from any threats you think of posing you down here. You going up isn't gonna stop them people that are here from trying to help you.
Look, James, I don't know you well.
You're right. So
I,
I don't know why I'm sticking my nose in. You're on discretion.
and you have sound logic, but I gotta go after him myself.
Don't know why you gotta do it by yourself. Can you tell me why you have to do it by yourself, and then I'll leave you be.
Because in the end, that's how it's always been. Why complicate it now?
Because what happened in the past doesn't mean it's better. There's a reason things change. Because it needs to improve. If a fighter only used his sword, he'd be a fighter. But if he learned magic, he's an Eldritch Knight. You learn magic because you think it's gonna get you better, because you're talented for what because you like it. You learn it because it's a skill that's gonna be better and changes the way things were before. You change things to make things better. You don't stick to the old path just because it's the old tradition. Tradition's bullshit. If you think you doing this by yourself is the better option, then so be it. You do that. That's every right for you to make that choice. But if you're doing this just because it's the old fucking way, because it's the way it's done, because it's some sort of shitty tradition that ends up being a suicidal one-man walking path, then that's stupid. Your choice. Your discretion. If you want to be, if you have that reason, then go be it. But make sure you know the reason.
Whatever happens, happens, James.
Point Corvos turns a corner. He says, "Why aren't we moving?"
I'll be right behind. As James is gonna turn around and he's gonna grab just carry Nanami on his side as best as he can and begin to walk down.
Okay.
Maestro, if you want to come with us,
What?
join us. If you're planning on going up, go.
No,
Safe trip.
Maester, what?
I'm sorry, Corvo. I'm going after Giltimek myself.
No, you're not. He's gonna start walking over to you very weakly. No, you're not. Come, please. None of us can face what we're facing alone. We can't lose someone else. Please. Please. Come with us.
Like, if he's looking for me, I'm not having any of you guys as collateral. And
Can I ask why you think he's coming for you?
because I've been having these visions.
Yeah, so have every other member of the monastery, apparently.
He has been talking about going after someone named Maestro, after somebody else.
And
Do you know who that other person is?
Not to my knowledge.
To Maester, he says that.
I don't know him that well personally. I just know that.
Maestro, you do know that the second person that he was going after, he was talking about a cat person, and you know that there was only one backseat, which was your friend.
That is a very good point.
Yeah.
Look, Corvo, I'm sorry. He's not only just after me, he's after
And if you
friend of
sit
mine.
here and you wait for him to come, we can all move as a team. We've worked well together as a team. We can intercept him. We can stop him. Please don't go this alone.
Look, if he runs into me and I die on my own, that's fine. but I'm
No,
not
it's-
having one of you.
We can face him together. We can't lose another one. We've lost so many. Don't want us to be alone anymore. I can't lose you. Not like the others. Please. Please stay with us.
Maestro, you make your choice, but know this: if you die alone, you die pointlessly. You would have died for absolutely no reason but your own fucking ego. You do a better job protecting your friends when you're with them than when you're off by yourself.
Like,
Let them make their choice, Maestro.
no.
No?
You guys already have so many other things to worry about.
You're what I worry about. If you're gonna go, then I'll go with you. I'm not gonna let you be alone.
Corvo, you have more to live for than some.
Did
You're
you get
better
up?
than this. There's so much you can accomplish. Don't throw it away.
Speak for me. You're what I worry about. And Noname and Higgy, you're all I worry about. You're all I have right now. I'm not gonna let you face this alone due to a lapse of judgment. And you see that he kind of like falls down a little bit.
Corvo, if you can't even walk up this mountain, I don't think you stand much of a chance.
Then you said you could carry me, or he could carry me.
Tyler, can I roll to see if I can fucking come back to
Yeah.
consciousness a little bit?
Yeah. Roll perception.
Roll a what?
Roll perception. See if you're able to like sort of hear the noises and wake up a bit. Yeah. So you're able to sort of wake up. You're still drowsy and rest, stuff like that.
She kind of pushes herself back up on her feet. She goes, "What? What's going on? Why aren't we down the mountain?"
Maestro's planning on heading up alone.
Corvo shakily gets
Heading
back
up-
to his feet.
Heading up the mountain? You're gonna go check
That's
the
right.
thing? You're gonna go check the archives while we're waiting?
Among other things,
No,
Other things being?
She intends to go fight Geraltamek alone.
and she's not.
Hold on. You plan to go up the mountain to fight Greltamek.
I have to warn my friend first. But then,
First of all, we can tell Siegfried to do that. Second of all,
I can warn them. Tell me their name.
Greltamek went that way, and she's gonna point off the mountain in the direction of like all the carnage. Third of all, if you want to fight Greltamek, technically you need me. And I can't join you up at the top of the mountain.
We've done
Maester,
this.
I think you need to be aware of something. Just because you're going up to the top of the mountain doesn't mean these idiots gestures to Corvo with his head and just holding on to Nonami. Won't stay. They're gonna set up a camp at the bottom of the mountain and wait for Geraltamek to show up, and then they'll be in the way as he climbs up this mountain to try to get you.
Graltamek is looking persistent before he's coming for you.
We've done this as a team, Maestro. Since we've all been together, we've worked as a team, and that's what we've gotten through is this. Why do you think now, all of a sudden, you're going to be able to face another challenge like this?
If we're gonna
Alone.
fight about this, can we go down the mountain a little bit? For fuck's sake. Maestro, I get that you want to be edgy and that you want to go after him alone, but you can't. You just can't. That's not how this works. You can warn your friend. If that's all you're going up to do, that's fine.
I can warn them.
Let's
Give me
go.
their name.
But one, Graltamek is that way, and two, Sysond is even farther that way. We're gonna be going the wrong way. And if we want to defeat Graltamek, we're gonna need me. And I need to get to the middle of the fucking thorn forest before we can do anything about it.
Alright.
Is that
I'll
sound enough
be-
logic for you? And she's gonna collapse again.
She's gonna help you up. Look,
Corvo has magic. He can send a message.
I can use sending. Give me your friend's name. I can send him a message. Tell him it's from you. Tell him exactly what you want.
But if we lose you, we lose the one reason Graltamek would pay any attention to us. Which makes it very hard for me to protect my family. And for you to protect any of us. When I inevitably go do something fucking stupid and go facing my own goddamn self. With or without you.
you won't have any need.
Coming with us then?
She's gonna look over in the distance. You said Giltamek left like a.
Yep. Graltamek has left a.
That's exactly where he went. But if he wants to go see Sysond, he's gonna have to head to Holydow.
I don't think Giltamek's strong, but I don't think he can fight an entire city. He's
strong,
not one
but
of
look
those
at the carnage
elemental
he's leaving
gods.
behind. I don't want
Your
you to-
uncle downed.
My
Can
uncle
you
downed an
can-
idiot.
An idiot, but a strong idiot.
You kidding? You're a strong idiot. He's just an idiot.
Maestro, of all the things we faced along this journey, when we faced gods and creatures and these beings beyond our understanding, you think now, suddenly we're gonna face one that's mediocre? That you can just walk up and have him beat?
Maestro,
If he beats me, he's satiated.
Maestro,
Look,
are you coming down
James-
with us?
James
Yes or
got
no?
like
What do I have to tell Iggy when I get to the fucking base of this mountain? Do I have to tell him he has to come suffocate up here to try and change your mind? Or are you coming down with us? Because you can't protect anyone from up there.
okay. You're right. I can't protect anyone from up there.
You coming with us?
I'm gonna head down. But that doesn't mean I'm going with you. And she's gonna turn and sprint down.
Corvo's gonna stop that shit.
Nagame,
make
who
it
was
up.
holding on to you to stay upright because you were helping her up, falls fucking face first in the goddamn snow.
Corvo's gonna very shakily try and stop you.
Yeah, roll at disadvantage, Corvo.
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh, never
roll.
mind. Yeah, roll to see if you get like a nat 1 or something.
I mean,
Yeah.
how worse can it be from a
I-
5? But yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's-
I was really hoping it was going to be a nat one.
Yeah. As Nitro accidentally kills Corvo by throwing him off the ledge.
Yeah.
As he goes
That'll
as he
cut
goes and tries to
nice.
grab you, he just falls down.
Well,
And I'm like,
I meant acrobatics. There we go. So they meant to press.
no, Name's gonna like straighten herself back up. She's gonna look at Siegfried. Warren, Maestro's friend. Please.
Oh,
And
hey there.
thank you very much, Siegfried.
You're welcome.
It was very lovely to meet you.
Lovely to
And
meet
if you would
you.
pardon me. And she, out of her cloak, she's gonna pull a little green owl figurine. What's the command word? She's gonna drop it at her feet, and she's gonna say, Matus Vista, Vita, Matus Vita.
And you see the green serpentine owl start to grow and grow. So
What?
Yeah, bitch.
What a callback.
I've had this thing forever. I've been waiting for this mountain to use it.
Yep.
I need you to
So-
carry us three down the mountain as far as you can take us, please. Climb up on top of the owl, and presumably the owl will pick James and Corvo up, each of them,
Yeah.
just with its.
How
fucking
big
Yeah.
is this owl?
it's a
Giant.
giant owl.
It's a large size category.
Why
Yep.
didn't you use it to go up the mountain?
It only
Because
lasts-
I needed it in case I fell off the mountain.
It only lasts for a certain amount of time. So.
Yeah, it doesn't last forever. It lasts.
Yeah.
How long does it last? 8 hours.
Yeah.
Then it turns
And
And
then
then I
it
can't.
takes like.
And then I can't. And then I
16
can't
days.
use it for 2 days. It was
Oh, 2
like
days.
a last
Mhm.
ditch effort.
Mhm. So.
Well, I'm gonna be burning key points.
Maestro's like, I'm making it down the mountain, and you just see like the giant owl like swoop downward straight down.
Yeah. Two like serpentine middle fingers flying down with it.
Nona goes on your left as they go down.
Eventually you start flying down, and you get to an area where you can breathe again. And then as you're flying down, you do notice that there is a you do notice the cave again. Do you still wish to fly by it, or
Yes.
make a just general perception check as you're sort of flying down to where you were. All of you can make one if you wish.
Perception check.
Perception check.
Yeah,
I don't know if my
Yeah.
pathfinder gets me by that.
yeah. Or like get any
24.
24?
24.
Yeah, 24. Oh, never mind. I didn't see that James got a 10. Corvo, as you, as everyone's flying down, everyone's sort of just, Corvo, you're probably like trying to like see Maestro as you fly by, and then at one point, you see a large chunk of the mountain as you're flying down, as you have a more generalized view of the mountain, you're sort of higher than it, and you see two more of those weird little cave divots. You also see what looks like a camp of Aarakocras, which seems to be a higher tier, but it doesn't seem like they're really looking at you. And then you also see that weird altar that has a book in the middle of it that Siegfried was talking about.
He will point out the altar one. There's a book.
I'm not the right season to check the pages.
I presume it's outside of his mage hand, so I
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
bit
Fucking
chunk out of it.
massive book. How far
yeah.
down the mountain are we? Like,
dive bombing.
Yeah, you're dive bombing, so you're about 7,000.
Well, that'd
you're
be
at
several
the,
days worth of travel.
yeah,
basically.
Yeah,
That's
you're
what
pretty
we're
much
doing?
falling down the mountain, accelerated rate of speed, as you're about at the 7,000 marker. You see the books on the 5,000 marker.
You know what? If we really are interested in it, we'll come back when we come back for the other page. But right now, I just want to get to the base of this mountain.
Okay.
I want my horse.
So, oh, so you all fly down, and about the time that so yeah, you all get about the end of the mountain as you see that the owl is starting to shrink down. As you sort of have the owl shrink and land onto the on the side of the mountain, as you guys can all make it off with no problem. As you take a little bit longer to get down the mountain, you look up, wondering what's gonna become of Maestro. That's where we are gonna end it off tonight. Just to let you know, Maestro's just taking a bit of a break. The new work schedule and a lot of random stuff. So they'll be back whenever they have things settled out. But hope everyone enjoyed the session. As well, like the cameraman bring us out.
Hello, can we all hear me?
Yeah.
No, we cannot hear
At
you.
least we can.
Sounds
I don't know if
good.
the audience can.
Senpai?
Alright, we'll wrap
Hi,
up.
Mason?
Shh. We'll wrap up by saying thank you all for watching tonight. Be sure to check out our fan Discord, either in the chat or description below, and have some fun chatting with other fans and the players themselves. Feel free to send us any feedback you have for the stream as well. We hope you all enjoyed the stream, and we hope to see you again next week here at twitch.tv/Soul of the Roll. At the same time, 8 p.m. EST. Thanks again for watching, and see you all
Hey, Mason.
next week.
Mason.
Mason,
Mason.
the feed.
Cut it.
Get the feed.
Cut it.
Get the feed.